The following is a live sports event on the Abernathy Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in to today's game, and a special thanks to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. The Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Plains Grain Company, Clark Riley Insurance, the First Baptist Church, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, Ty Horsford Realtor, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, the South Plains Auto Ranch, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Nana's Donuts, and Nutrien Ag Solutions. To show your support of the Antelopes and Ladylopes and become a sponsor on our broadcast, contact us today at 806-773-4658. Thanks again for watching, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast of this live sports event featuring the Abernathy Antelopes. Well, good evening, Abernathy, Texas, and good evening, fans of the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes. We've got another Friday night of Texas high school football on deck for you here tonight as Abernathy's hit the road for the second time in 2021. And we are in Littlefield, Texas tonight, home of the Fighting Wildcats of Littlefield High School. And tonight, you've got a pair of teams that have been pretty successful in the non-district portion of their season. The Abernathy Antelopes coming in at number 9 in the state in the latest Dave Campbell's Texas high school football poll at 4-0 on the season, and you've got the Littlefield Wildcats at 3-1. So it should be a good night of football here tonight between the Antelopes and the Wildcats, as the Abernathy Antelopes in their final tune-up prior to district play look to complete the district season at 5-0 was the goal coming in to the season. And as we welcome you into the broadcast, joined this evening by none other than my brother, Ty Horsford, former Antelope. Tate, glad to have you with us on the broadcast as we look for a good night of Abernathy Antelope High School football.
Yeah, no doubt, Ty. Glad to be here with you. Obviously, these two teams, they're no strangers to each other. District foes for many years, and we're excited to see how this one comes out tonight.
As you take a look at what these two teams did a week ago, you have the Abernathy Antelopes winning their 4th game of the season as they put it on the post. Bold Gold Antelopes defending Class 2A state finalists 33-7. You had the Littlefield Wildcats get a taste of what Abernathy will see in a few weeks, Tate, in district play as they fell short to the Idalou Wildcats 56-13. Idalou playing really well, and they dealt Littlefield their only loss of the season so far. And we'll keep an eye on that game going on a little ways down the road from here. Idalou and New Deal, a big one tonight, in addition to the one here tonight in Littlefield.
Yeah, those two teams, as usual, seem to be juggernauts in the area, and really hadn't had a close game so far. And yeah, Littlefield just got it put on them last week. I think they just ran into a team that they weren't quite prepared for. Be interesting to see how that New Deal Idalou game lines out as the Antelopes, not to get ahead of ourselves, but we'll be eyeing Idalou in the future.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And last year, these two teams met. Abernathy was victorious back at Antelope Stadium in Abernathy, 34-20. They got the best of Littlefield a year ago. And in fact, as you mentioned, these two teams over the years have played a number of times in district play. They kind of had a several-year hiatus there, but after they were not in a district with one another. But the Abernathy Antelopes looking for their 4th straight win over the Littlefield Wildcats in as many years. And they look to make it 4 in a row over Littlefield here tonight. Let's take a look, if you will, at Littlefield. And Tate, we were talking off air. You've got a little bit of a different looking Littlefield Wildcat football team than what we're typically used to. Traditionally, Littlefield is a grinded out, try and beat you at the line of scrimmage, line up under center hand it off right tackle, hand it off left tackle, and just power through you. That not as much the case for this Wildcat offense this year.
No, you're exactly right. Long gone are the days of Coach Huseman and that slot I formation that, became a staple in high school football. Essentially 4 running backs, 2 slots, a fullback, and always a quarterback that could run. And, they had that 3 yards in a cloud of dust mentality. And, it obviously worked for them. With this new coaching staff from Bushland, you're going to see them spread it out quite a bit more and, throw the ball around the yard.
Offensively, you've got a Littlefield team coming in averaging about 24 points per game on offense, and defensively they're giving up 24 points. And so one thing, if the game is close tonight, it's going to be kind of right there in Littlefield's wheelhouse. They've played 2 or 3 games through the non-district portion of their schedule that have been close. They beat Post 21-20, and they beat Denver City 18-14 in the non-district portion of their schedule. So they've been good in tight games offensively, again, giving up 24 a game, or they're scoring 24 a game as well as giving up 24 a game. And as you mentioned, they throw the ball a little bit more. They're more balanced than we've ever really seen a Littlefield ball club, as they can throw it, they can run it, and you'll see a combination of both tonight. Some guys to keep an eye on for Littlefield when they have the ball. The 2 names you're going to hear the most are quarterback Ethan Garcia. Garcia, the starting QB, if you will, for the Wildcats tonight, averaging about 20 rushing carries per game from the quarterback position, but he's also has multiple games this season that's seen him throw for over 100 yards as well. So Garcia, Tate, if you kind of compare him a little bit to the Antelope sideline, in a quarterback that Abernathy has in Jess Hull, a kid that can run it when he's got to, but he's also dangerous through the air, and that's tough to defend sometimes if you're the opposing defense.
Well, there's no doubt. The old saying is you can't coach speed, and Abernathy's got plenty of it with their athletes on the outside. If I'm Littlefield tonight, I definitely try to, slow the game down. I think time of possession will be crucial for them. Keep the balls, out of the playmakers' hands if they want to stay in this game.
Also, keep an eye on running back Ty Chambers. Chambers going to be the leading back out of the Littlefield backfield tonight. He's going to get plenty of touches as well. Littlefield, they lost to Denver City in the bi-district round of the playoffs a season ago. But Littlefield, they've continued to rebuild over the last few years. They're more veteran this year than they've been in quite some time, as they look to not only make it back to the postseason, but they also look to maybe win a game or 2 in the postseason here in 2021. Abernathy, let's switch gears a little bit, as the Abernathy Antelopes have just taken the field here prior to the kickoff between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats. Abernathy, they continued their dominant start to the season with a homecoming win over Post last Friday night, 33-7. Offensively, Abernathy's been impressive, averaging 394 yards of offense per contest. And Tate, Abernathy balances it out pretty well. They throw for 244 a game, so they'll spread it around, they'll throw it around, but they also rush for 150 a game. So a pretty potent Antelope offense so far. And then defensively, Abernathy's been good, surrendering just 221 yards of total offense per game. Really, when you look at it, Tate, Abernathy to this point in the season has been pretty dominant on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, no doubt. And, no wonder, don't matter what league you're playing in. Bottom line, you want to be able to stop the run and you want to be able to run the ball. And, that opens up, those athletes on the outside, for quick hits and deep routes. But it comes back to up front and controlling that part of the game. And, I don't really think Abernathy needs to change anything they're doing. Steady dose of run and pass has been great for them this year, and we'll see if they can continue that tonight.
Few guys to keep an eye on, especially coming off big weeks last Friday in the homecoming win over Post. Tate, for the first time, you had a receiver that led you in receiving yards other than Anthony White, as you had Landry Miller step up and have a huge game for Abernathy last Friday night. He's coming off of a career night against the Bold Gold, 5 catches for 118 yards in that contest and just really opened up the Antelope offense. And then you've also got receiver Sean Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a senior on this ball club, and I believe we're about to have the playing of the national anthem. I thought the captains were going to make their way out to center field. I think that's what Abernathy thought as well for the coin toss. But tell you what, let's switch it out to midfield right quick for tonight's national anthem. And there you have it, the final tunes of tonight's national anthem prior to the kickoff between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats as we continue to preview the Abernathy Antelopes, if you will. Tate, receiver Sean Rodriguez was expected to be a big part of the receiving corps coming into the year, and he's really emerged the last couple of weeks of the season, 99 yards receiving and a touchdown a week ago for Sean Rodriguez and the Antelopes. And when you couple guys like Miller and Rodriguez with the likes of Houston and White in that receiving corps, you're not going to find many offenses, especially at this level, that have that kind of talent at those skill positions.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, you know, we all know the year that Anthony White has had and his big play capability. But like you say, those guys stepping up, you know, come district time, there's no doubt there's going to be some double teams, and other guys are going to have to step up, and they did last week, and I believe they'll continue to do so. So definitely an exciting offense to watch for the Antelopes.
Defensively, keep an eye on the Antelopes. Jake Revilla, a big game last week against Abernathy, as he was one of a trio of Antelopes with 8 tackles, and he also had an interception last week against the Bold Gold Tate, and he almost got himself a touchdown as he had one man to beat before taking that one back to the house for a touchdown. So Jake Revilla has been big on the defensive side of the ball for the Abernathy Antelopes. And tell you what, Abernathy, we said it earlier, but their final tune-up prior to district play. They're off next week, and then they make that I don't know if you look forward to it or dread it, but that road trip to Reagan County to begin district play here in a couple of weeks. But tonight, it's the Littlefield Wildcats at hand, and this has been our pregame show tonight, brought to you by Clark Riley Insurance. There in Abernathy, super thankful for Clark and the team there at Clark Riley Insurance for supporting the Abernathy Antelopes and our broadcast. They also sponsor our halftime show as well. Abernathy tonight going to be in the road white uniforms, trimmed in maroon with the maroon helmets, and they've got the jersey number on their helmets, very Alabama-esque look in design, if you're familiar with that. And they will be heading right to left here on your screen as we watching your eyes behind the camera tonight. Gavin Cavazos, he's bringing you all the sights and sounds on the camera tonight from Wildcat Stadium here in Littlefield, Texas. Littlefield wearing their maroon tops and white bottoms, set to kick it off left to right as we look right into the sun to begin this football game. A little bit of a squib kick picked up at the 20-yard line, and bringing it back across the 30 is Malachi Reyes, as Reyes gets it out to about the 33-yard line, and that's where this opening drive of the game will start for the Abernathy Antelopes, as Malachi Reyes on the run back. Tell you what, one of my least favorite things about coming on the road is for about the first 20 minutes of the ball game, you are staring right into that setting sun to the west And hopefully that'll get behind the stands here momentarily and won't be quite as much of a glare on the broadcast as well. Jess Hole in the shotgun with 3 receivers to the near side. He hands it underneath, though, to Malachi Reyes. He follows blockers to just shy of the 40-yard line. And it'll be a pretty nice little gain on first down for Malachi Reyes, a gain of almost 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Antelopes. They no-huddle it to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers both ways. In the gun is Hole. He looks to throw. He does so over the middle. Wide open, slashing towards the middle or slanting towards the middle is Anthony White. He's got his first Antelope catch of the night, and it's an Abernathy first down. Just a simple slant route there by White out to the 45-yard line. Antelopes again no-huddle to the line of scrimmage. They like to work fast and get in a rhythm. Again, receivers spread out everywhere. In the gun is Hole. He fakes the handoff, and he keeps it himself. He kind of got tripped up by the turf monster there as he slides to near midfield and kind of made something out of nothing and still picked up, 3 yards or so. It'll be 2nd down for Abernathy.
Yeah, Littlefield middle linebacker there just got him by the shoestrings, or that looked to be off to the races in a hurry for Jess.
In the gun for Holt, 2 receivers to the near side, backpedaling off the back foot, throws it underneath. Malachi Reyes looking to follow blockers into Littlefield territory. He's got it across the 45-yard line for another Antelope first down to the 43. That time, Tate, Littlefield brought some pressure, and Jess able to just dump it off underneath the Malachi Reyes.
Great play call there with the screen. He just followed right in behind those blitzers and picked up a good gain.
In the gun is Jess Hole again. Fakes the no, he does hand it off again to Reyes. He goes this time to the right side. He pushes through for 2, maybe 3 yards, just shy of the 40. And it'll be a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 coming up here for the Antelopes. As again, we look right into that setting sun here, waiting for it to go down behind the bleachers. In the gun again is Jess Hole, trips to the near side, looks that way. Now he's got time in the pocket, throws it. He wanted crossing over there. Who was that? Sean Rodriguez, number 22, Tate. A lot of time that time for Hole. Good protection by that offensive line, but just kind of off target a little bit, trying to find Rodriguez over the middle.
Yeah, plenty of time to throw the ball. Made his reads, just couldn't convert.
3rd down and 8 here for the Antelopes. In the gun, back to pass. Hole quickly swings it over high, but going up to get it to Reyes. Reyes turns it down the home sideline across the 40, down close to the 36-yard line. Tate, probably 4-down territory here, as it's going to bring up 4th down for Abernathy.
Yeah, kind of in no man's land, and the way the offense is moving it, no question here. Let's go.
4th down and 3. In the gun is Jess Hole. Now he kind of slows things down a little bit and waits for the play call. Still 13 on the play clock. In the gun is Hole. He takes the snap. He comes near side. Hole going to keep it a first down and a lot more. 30-25, turns it around the edge. Inside the red zone, it's another South Plains Auto Ranch first down for the Abernathy Antelopes. The 3rd one of the drive, and the Antelopes have it first down and 10 in the red zone.
Yeah, just a little option play off the left side there, and I don't think Jess ever had the intention to pitch that ball. He ducked his head and got that first down.
An option look, but not really an option to pitch. In the gun again, trips to the far side for the Antelopes, but he throws it near side. It's a fade towards the end zone. Luke Houston, no match in the back corner of the end zone in man coverage. He hauls it in for a First State Bank Abernathy Antelope touchdown, and about a picture-perfect opening drive here for the Maroon and White.
Yeah, that offense was as advertised for sure, and just a fade route to Luke in the corner of the end zone, and cornerback was really no match for, what is he, about 6'6"?
Yep, 6'6" frame. He went up to get it. He had a step on the defender. Jess Hole's PAT is up and good. It's a 3-minute scoring drive to begin the game for the Abernathy Antelopes, and they lead it 7-0 here on the road in Littlefield. We'll take a quick timeout and come back as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. As we welcome you back here into Littlefield Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas, trying to update the scoreboard here. The Abernathy Antelopes have taken a 7-0 lead after a picture-perfect opening drive here against that Littlefield defense. Now the ensuing kickoff. Antelopes kicking it right to left into a little bit of a breeze. It's high and short, returnable from the 30-yard line for Littlefield, but not much of a return, as running it back for the Wildcats is number 2, Mason Jones, and he was quickly met there. I believe that was Ethan Paez in coverage for Abernathy. And it will be first down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats. They'll have decent field position following the short kickoff here to begin their opening drive of the night. Again, Garcia leading the Wildcats onto the field at QB1. He is in the shotgun. 3 receivers spread to the far side. He is going to keep it to the near side, though, and holding on for dear life defensively is number 33. That's Jacob Sanchez, as a flag flies in the Wildcat backfield. We'll check the penalty here. Pretty good job there by Sanchez, staying home defensively for the Antelopes. And it looks like, though, it's going to be a penalty assessed against Abernathy here.
It must have been some sort of personal foul.
Because they're moving at 15 yards down the field.
Maybe a face mask or something.
I didn't look into that, son. It's kind of hard to pick up the officials, but it's a 15-yard penalty against Abernathy. First down at midfield for Littlefield. In the gun again is Garcia. He hands it off. Trying to slide his way through the middle is Ty Chambers. And he's going to pick up about 3. It'll be second down coming up here for the Wildcats. Landry Miller came up to make the stop there for Abernathy. So we talked about his offensive ability in the pregame, doing it there defensively, getting in on the tackle. In the gun again is Garcia. Trips to the far side. Garcia rolling that way, but now throws it back to the short side of the field. A little bit of room, cutting it up for a first down is Ryan West. West's first catch of the night, and it goes for a Wildcat first down inside the Antelope 40-yard line.
Good play design there. Rolling to his left and a slip screen back to his right for a good gain.
First down and 10 here for the Wildcats. Handoff again goes to Chambers, and getting a hand in there, Tate, and holding on for dear life, dragging down Tyjae Chambers was Jackson Hole, the younger brother of Antelope quarterback Jess Hole, making the stop there, but still Chambers able to pull his way for a gain of about 5, and it'll be second down coming up for the Wildcats. They've again got 3 receivers to the short side of the field. That is the Antelope sideline. In the gun is Garcia. He's got tons of room to the left side. He gets the corner, and he turns it up near the 20-yard line. A big run for Garcia, another first down, and we've got a Wildcat down in the backfield. Looks like it's Ian Cozart, and he's in some definite pain as he lays at about the 33-yard line. But Tate, as impressive as Abernathy's opening drive of the night was, let's knock on wood, but so far Littlefield's has been equally as impressive. As you see the running ability there of the Wildcat quarterback, Ethan Garcia.
Yeah, and we kind of touched on it before the game. It's different styles, and we talked about Littlefield slowing the game down, and they're perfectly fine with long, manufactured drives. Keep that clock moving, and we'll just see if they can put points on the board to end it.
Well, that's their best chance tonight probably against the Antelopes, is to keep it out of the hands of the Antelope offense, if you will, and try and keep this game in more of a mid-20s as far as scoring goes. That's probably Littlefield's mindset coming into the ball game tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. And they've got the Abernathy defense a little confused, I think, with their run and pass, options here. This defense really just needs to follow their reads and, good job of gang tackling. I need to continue that.
Abernathy leading 7-0, but Littlefield is on the move. In the shotgun is Garcia again. Ooh, I think he wanted to hand it off left. Nobody was there, and then he dumps off the screen to Ty Chambers, and he was gobbled up in a hurry by that Antelope defense. That kind of looked like a busted play from the get-go for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had any choice but to dump it off to his back in the flat there, and for pretty much no gain.
2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Wildcats. See if Abernathy can take advantage of the first down stop there. In the gun again is Garcia. He hands it off. Bouncing left side is Chambers. Chambers trying to get free. Antelopes make a tackle after a gain of about 3 yards. Initially, Tate, I thought Chambers had a little bit more room than that, but a nice shoestring tackle there by an Antelope. I couldn't see who it was across the way.
Yeah, and the Antelope defenders are flocking to that ball, and you love to see it. I mean, there's 4 or 5 guys on the carrier every time.
3rd down and about 7 coming up here for the Wildcats as they've marched it into the red zone. In the gun again is Garcia for Littlefield. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, hits a wide open receiver over the middle on a little bit of a slant route inside the 5-yard line. It's Ryan West again for a Littlefield first down.
Yeah, defense definitely bit on that fake there and left the middle wide open. And I really think if it wasn't for that back judge, that might have been 6 for Littlefield.
He was Abernathy's best defender right there.
That's right.
First down and goal for the Wildcats. Littlefield looking for the equalizing score here in the opening quarter. Garcia is in the gun. He takes the snap. He hands it off right up the middle. A huge hole for Ty Chambers, and he takes it in from 4 yards out, and a pretty impressive opening drive there for the Littlefield Wildcats.
Yes, it was. Similar to Abernathy, they kind of did what they wanted. Kept it mixed up the entire drive and had Abernathy on its heels by the end of that possession.
As on to try the game-tying extra point here are the Littlefield Wildcats. It's up, and it's not pretty, and it hits the crossbar, and now Abernathy picks it out of the air. Look out, coming back the other way, and I think they're going to blow it dead because it did hit the crossbar, and Littlefield's lucky because that would have been an easy 2 points for the Abernathy Antelopes as trying to get it off the bounce was Ethan Paez, and there was nobody there for Littlefield had that been a live ball, but the PAT is no good, and Abernathy will lead 7-6 with 5:20 left to play in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Ladylopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. As we welcome you back here on the ensuing kickoff, taking it up the middle there for the Antelopes, and hit hard by the Littlefield return game, or kick coverage game, was Malachi Reyes, and he's slow to get up and take. That's not a good sign, right? Reyes, easily your leading back in the backfield on offense, and he's going to kind of hobble over towards the sideline.
Yeah, he kind of went end over end there, and it looks like an ankle. Yeah, that hurts. Hopefully he can walk that off.
As Abernathy will have the football, first down and 10, and that may make Abernathy a little more one-dimensional here until they figure out exactly what the deal is with Malachi Reyes. Luckily, Abernathy's got a very capable passing attack as well. First down and 10 for the Antelopes from the 35-yard line. In the shotgun again is Jess Holt. 2 receivers, but it's a little pitch. Oh, and just slipping. And that's almost the same spot where Malachi Reyes was upended, but Anthony White was about to turn on the burners, Tate, and that could have been a big play, but he, not really a defender inside. He just lost his footing.
Yes, I guess that's Littlefield's 12th man on defense. That Turf Monster's got a couple of our guys, and like you say, there was a lot of green in front of Anthony, and with his speed, he could have busted that one.
That's what I'm about to say. No one's going to catch Anthony White in the open field. Second down and 12 after a loss of 2. In the shotgun again is Jess Hole. Antelopes lead 7-6. In the gun is Hole. He takes the snap, looking to throw lots of time. Airs it out deep, and man coverage for White down the sideline. I think he caught it, Tate, but he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line as that time Hole may have led him just a little bit too far.
Yeah, great catch over there. Must have just been a step out of bounds. But Hole put that ball where only Anthony could catch it.
Third down and 12 coming up here for the Antelopes. Big third down here, inside of 5 to play in the opening quarter. 2 receivers stacked to the near side and to the far side here. Is in the shotgun is Hole. Empty backfield. He's flush from the pocket. He's in trouble, and Hole is sacked. He was down. I don't think, did they call him down? I think they did. As Hole was sacked, the ball came out, but I think, Tate, they are going to say he was down before the ball came out, but again, good pressure defensively there by the Littlefield Wildcats.
Yeah, great pressure from the front 4 and good coverage from the secondary there, as Jess had absolutely nowhere to go with the ball.
So as impressive as that opening drive was, it's a 3-and-out here for the Antelope offense, and they're going to punt it away and probably will give Littlefield pretty good field position here. And we've got the play blown dead. What do we got here?
Looks like they're going to back them up 5 yards for a false start.
Abernathy was offside. Second penalty of the night. Already 20 penalty yards against the Antelopes, and they will line up to punt it again. We're coming to you tonight from Wildcat Stadium here in Littlefield. Ooh, almost disaster. And now it's a fake. And, I don't know. That's a tough call. I don't know if that was a called fake by Jess Hole or not. And then he tried to run with it. He fumbled the ball at the end of the play, and Littlefield has it at the 21-yard line, Tate. I don't know if that was a design fake or if Hole, he went up to get it and acted like he was going to punt it, and then maybe he thought he saw a seam that closed in a hurry.
Yeah, 4th and 20 on your own 20. I think that was just a kid trying to make a play. Like you said, snap was high, and he might not have got that punt off anyway, and trying to make something out of nothing. And let's see if this defense, now they got their backs up against the wall, see if they can make a play.
As Ethan Garcia and the Littlefield Wildcats now, after the Abernathy turnover, is going to be out there with a short field at the 22-yard line. In the shotgun is Garcia. He takes the snap, a big hole up the gut for Tyjay Chambers before he is slung down inside the 15-yard line. And right now, Tate, Littlefield is moving that ball at will against this defensive front of Abernathy.
You know, we talked about that slot eye that Littlefield's run for years with 3 running backs. Well, they're accomplishing the same thing in the shotgun with 1 back at this point. Just not an answer for that running game thus far.
Second down and 1 as Garcia is in the shotgun. He takes the snap. This is a design quarterback keep all the way. He didn't need much but didn't get much. It's a first down as he just kind of plunges the middle. It's going to be first down and goal for the Littlefield Wildcats as they look to take the lead on Abernathy here late in the first quarter.
It's time for this defense to bow up and make a play here on first and goal.
.255 left to play in the first quarter of the ball game. Abernathy leading 7-6, but Littlefield knocking on the door. Garcia is in the gun, hands the ball off. No, he doesn't. He keeps it. He tries to stretch it to the near side, and Tate, there you see the speed on the defensive side of the ball for Abernathy is they stretch with Garcia, and they beat him to the edge. Nice defensive coverage there by Abernathy.
Yeah, great job keeping contain out there from Luke Houston. Kind of funneled that play back inside and let his backers come make the tackle.
Second down and goal coming up here for the Antelopes. Is that Antelope defense looking for a goal line stand here against the Wildcats? In the shotgun, again, is Garcia. Handoff goes underneath the Chambers, and that's a nice defensive play there by Jackson Hole in the middle for the Antelopes as he put a big stick on Chambers that time. Third down coming up.
Yeah, he put his face mask right in the chest of that running back. He might feel that one in the morning. Great hit there.
That is textbook tackling there in the middle of the field by Jackson Hole. And a big third down and goal here coming up, Tate, from the 7-yard line. See if the Antelopes can turn away the Wildcats, maybe 2-down territory, as in the gun is Ethan Garcia. Garcia looking to throw, backpedaling underneath, throws it underneath. It's caught over the middle, and it's going to be a Wildcat touchdown, as that is Javan Jimenez catching it over the middle and kind of somersaulting into the end zone. And Littlefield has taken the lead here for the first time tonight over the Abernathy Antelopes. Pending at PAT here for Littlefield. Looks like they're going to try and get that extra point missed back a minute ago. They're going for 2 as Garcia is in the gun. He takes the snap. He's going to run with it himself and take. It looked like the Antelope defense tried to make a late tackle, but he reaches it across, and the 2-point conversion is good. I thought he was going to walk in easy. Abernathy tried to recover, but they didn't do it in time, and Littlefield leads 14-7. And was there a flag on the play there?
I didn't see any laundry out there, but both Littlefield's offense and Abernathy's defense is staying put, which makes me think that's a
probably against
penalty
Littlefield.
on Littlefield.
And does that change the mindset of going for 2 here?
I sure don't think so. Abernathy's defense hasn't really proved that it could stop you yet, and kicking game might just be a little iffy for Littlefield.
Holding penalty against the Wildcats. Garcia is in the gun. He's scrambling, flush from the pocket, now looking to throw wide open over there, Tate. Same result. The 2-point conversion is good, and that is Javan Jimenez as he caught the touchdown, and he also catches the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, great job there by Ethan Garcia, quarterback for Littlefield. He really made that play with his feet. He stepped up under pressure, bought himself some time, and hit his wide open back for an easy 2-point conversion.
We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. As welcome once again back inside Wildcat Stadium here in Littlefield. Ty Horsford alongside Tate Horsford and Gavin Cavazos tonight in the broadcast booth from Wildcat Stadium. Glad to have you with us as the Wildcats kicking it off. It's a high, short pooch kick, kind of fumbled around by the Antelopes, finally picked up at about the 15-yard line and nowhere to go. Abernathy, number 12, Jarek Avila on the run back there, and it's going to be first down and 10 for the Antelopes.
Yeah, we're going to, Abernathy really hadn't had to play from behind much this year, and facing a little controversy right now with your running back out and down by a touchdown. We'll see how they respond.
This is probably, and knock on wood, you never want to be behind, Tate, but probably some good non-district adversity here facing the Antelopes. See how they, like you said, respond to that. In the gun is Hull. receivers spread out all over the place. One to the near side. Hull's going to keep it himself. Jess turns it up 35 or 25 out close to the 30-yard line. And you see the dangerous legs there of the Antelope quarterback, Jess Hull. He can shift around and run in a hurry.
Yeah, just another option to weak side over here, and just kind of making that defensive end pick and choose.
Another South Plains Auto Ranch Antelope first down on 1st and 10, throwing it to the near side, and it's Luke Houston. That is textbook, and another first down near midfield. Hull, beautiful touch, and Tate really, Houston just using that 6'6" frame. He got the foot in bounds. That's a nice play.
I think he got 2 foot in there, Ty. I think that would have been good in any league.
First down and 10 for the Antelopes. In the gun is Hull. Hull going to hand it off underneath. You've got Jackson Hull playing in place of Malachi Reyes in the backfield, and he takes the handoff. It goes into Littlefield territory to the 48-yard line, and we've got a stoppage of play. What do we got now? Looks like another penalty against the Abernathy Antelopes.
Seem to be shooting themselves in the foot quite a bit tonight. First quarter not yet up, and quite a bit of laundry on the field.
I'm not saying it's to that point yet, Tate, but there's been some horror stories with penalties over here in this stadium in previous years. Some justified, maybe some not.
I can attest to that.
As hopefully it doesn't turn into that kind of night here in Littlefield. First down and 20 after the holding penalty against the Antelopes. In the shotgun again is Hull. He rolls far side, wanting to throw. He does so. Landry Miller with his first catch of the night out to the 43-yard line. A minimal gain, but you get some of the yardage there back, Tate, on first down and long. And it will be second down coming up for the Antelopes. And we will have the second down play when the second quarter hits the airwaves here momentarily. 1 quarter in the books tonight from Littlefield, Texas, as the Wildcats lead it 14-7 after 12 minutes. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course, all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their number one priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. As welcome back here inside Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas, as it is second down and long facing the Antelopes as we go back to play here to begin the second quarter. In the shotgun is Hull, empty backfield. He's flush from the pocket. He's going to run for it. Tate up the middle, and Jess Hull back to midfield and back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's not a designed run, but the pocket collapses in a hurry, and Hull made the best of it there.
Yeah, definitely just a five-yard gain, nowhere to throw the ball downfield, and got what he could. And back to third manageable now.
Third down and 10 here for the Antelope. Tate, I think this is a critical third down early in this game as Abernathy tries to sustain a drive here. In the shotgun again is Jess Hull. Receivers to both sides, looking to throw deep to the far sideline, and it's an early big game, Tate, for Luke Houston. He hauls it again for about a gain of 16, out just kind of a sideline pattern to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, great protection there for Jess. Was able to sit in the pocket, and they have no answer for number 11, Luke Houston, out there thus far.
Three receivers now stacked up over on that far side. Houston, one of them, along with Landry Miller and Sean Rodriguez. And coming to the near side, it's a quarterback keeper. And Tate, there's been about 3 times tonight that Jess Hull has kept it from the quarterback position, and it's been a near touchdown saving tackle made by the Wildcat defense. It was another one right there.
Anytime he gets in space, there's a chance that he takes it to the house.
Second down and 4. here for the Antelopes. In the gun is Hole. Looking to throw, airs it out, and the defender fell down, Tate, and unfortunately, Anthony White, it was out of his reach, is a little overthrown there. The defender had fallen down. That would have been an easy 6 for the Antelopes.
Yeah, a little pressure made Jess rush that ball, but like you say, there was nobody within 5 yards of Anthony.
3rd down and 5 here for the Abernathy Antelopes. In the shotgun with receivers to the far side, 2 of them, 1 to the near side. Landry Miller in the shot, high snap. Holt does an excellent job to go and get it, and then he wanted a Landry Miller take crossing over the middle, but again, he kind of had to hurry the throw after the high snap, and it's 4th down for the Antelopes.
Yeah, kind of here in no man's land again. No doubt a go-for-it scenario. We'll see if they can come up with something on this 4th down play.
Abernathy looks to keep the drive alive. Anthony White to the near side. Rodriguez and Houston to the far side. Rolling near side is Hole, and that was a first down route there by Anthony White. He knew where he had to get on fourth down, and that's good field awareness, and that's a South Plains Auto Ranch first down for the Antelopes.
Jess looks extremely comfortable rolling to his right, and just a simple yard, about a 7-yard out route for Anthony, and really nothing the defense can do to stop that.
1st down and 10, and Tate, that's one Abernathy almost had to have here in the 2nd quarter. In the shotgun again is Jess Hole. Hole's going to take the snap, another high snap, ends up running for his life, and now Tate, he just throws it away, and Houston's been Superman tonight, but he couldn't go up and get that one on the far sideline, and on some of those snaps out of the gun, it's been near disaster for the Abernathy Antelopes. Hole doing a good job to go up and just maintain possession of that one, but again, just had to throw it away.
That's going to go down in the stats as an incomplete pass, but yeah, the great athletic play there.
2nd down and 10 here for the Antelopes, trailing 14-7 on the road tonight in Littlefield. 10:25 left to play in the first half. Abernathy slows it down a little bit here. In the shotgun is Hole. He takes the snap. He hands it off to his brother Jackson. And a pretty good push defensively up front there by Littlefield. Jackson Hole is going to gain about a yard at best. 3rd down and long coming up here for Abernathy. And Tate, that's a situation right now, your running game with the injury to Reyes almost non-existent. You're just trying to keep the defense honest there.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That front 7 for Littlefield is doing a great job.
3rd down and 9. 2 receivers spread to the far side. In the gun is Hole. Jess is going to roll. He's got time. He's got a wide open Luke Houston. He makes a man miss into the end zone. Luke Houston, he's got an Antelope touchdown sponsored by First State Bank.
I'm telling you, Ty, Luke has been Johnny on the spot tonight. Cornerbacks, jump balls, just little hitch routes. They can't seem to figure him out. And a big-time touchdown there for the Antelopes as momentum had seemed to be completely on Littlefield's side.
Abernathy a PAT from tying it up, and they do just that. And with 9:44 left in the 2nd quarter, we're back with where we started. It's Abernathy 14 and Littlefield 14. We've got a good one tonight from Littlefield, Texas. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. And welcome back here into Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Ty Horsford, Tate Horsford, and Gavin Cavazos back with you as there's the ensuing Antelope kickoff following the touchdown and a fair catch made by Littlefield inside the 10-yard line, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats. That'll come out to the 25-yard line after the fair catch is made. Special thank you tonight to Hill Veterinary Services along with Has Beans Coffee, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, and Nana's Donuts, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelope and Lady Lopes, and they help make our broadcasts possible as well. Thanks to those guys. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats. They had a gorgeous night tonight for high school football. Rolling to the near side, Littlefield airs it out down the sideline. I think that catches Abernathy off guard a little bit in man coverage as it was caught by number 12 for the Wildcats, Jaron Cabello. And Tate, I tell you what, he may not have maintained possession of that football, but there's also a flag down in the backfield.
Well, Ty, Abernathy was called for offsides there, so essentially Littlefield got a free play.
I did not see the offsides penalty.
But I think this Abernathy fan base is upset because he was drawn offsides by offensive tackle.
In the gun, as there goes the handoff to Chambers. There's a nice defensive effort by the Abernathy Antelopes. As no gain, as there's a nice game tackle there by Abernathy. And I tell you what, if Abernathy ever needed the defense to step up and make a stop, Tate, it's right here as we kind of enter into that midway portion of the second quarter tonight from Littlefield.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's time for somebody to make a big play on that side of the ball. They've got him into several third down situations and just can't get him off the field.
2nd down and 10 here facing the Wildcats. Ethan Garcia is in the gun. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off up the middle, and Tyjae Chambers is wrapped up and dropped right in the middle, Tate. And looking to see who that is, I believe that's the big number 8-9, Landry Miller, in the middle making a nice defensive play.
Yeah, great job by Landry coming all the way around to make the play from behind. Great hustle.
3rd down and 10. Oh, Abernathy's going to be offsides again. Free play and up for grabs. It's better coverage this time in man coverage down the sideline by Luke Houston, Tate, but it's going to be a free 5 yards again for the Wildcats as that time Abernathy, it pretty clearly jumped.
Yeah, they did. I think these hard counts for Littlefield are really getting to Abernathy. You know, that's a huge penalty. 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 5. Now they're back in their wheelhouse. You know, their playbook's wide open.
Coach Wiley frustrated, but not at the official there. He's frustrated at the defense there for Abernathy. Wanting them to stay home on those hard counts. 3rd down and 5 here for the Wildcats from the 45-yard line. Garcia again in the gun. He takes the snap. Quick throw, and he has got another receiver over there. It is complete. Ryan West. He has kind of been the counterpart of Luke Houston on the Antelope side. Ryan West with his 3rd catch. And it's a 1st down for Littlefield.
You see that offsides penalty. I mean, that's just so big. It goes from 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 5. And like I say, that just everything Littlefield's doing tonight, I mean, that opens the playbook wide open for run, pass, whatever they want to do.
1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Wildcats. In the gun, there's the snap. It's a design quarterback keeper by Garcia. Jackson Hole in the middle, bringing down the Littlefield quarterback right there after a gain of 4. 2nd down coming up for the Wildcats. As we go inside of 8 minutes to play here in the first half on what has turned into a gorgeous West Texas night for high school football. Second down and 6 coming up here for the Wildcats. Handoff goes to Chambers, and he makes one man miss. Thought Abernathy was going to get him, but defensively the Antelopes do stay with it. As nice defensive effort there over on the far side for Abernathy to push Chambers out of bounds. And it is going to be a gain of maybe 4 yards, and it'll bring up 3rd down and short here for Littlefield. Quick snap. Going to keep it is Garcia, and another nice defensive effort there. I think no, he's going to have a 1st down. I thought they got him short of a 1st down, but Ethan Garcia, Tate, Littlefield got to the line in a hurry that time, took the snap, and Abernathy defense, they're kind of on their heels right now.
Yeah, Littlefield's, like we talked about, slowing this game down, and might sound like a broken record, but they're getting in 3rd and short, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 4, anytime they want, and that's exactly how they want to play this game.
1st down and 10 here for the Wildcats as they're on the move inside the 25-yard line of the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Garcia. He takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Ty Chambers, and there's a defensive push up front by the Antelopes. And that time it's number 70 in the middle for Abernathy. That is Callahan Shipley coming up to make a big tackle there for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, great push by the defensive line on that run.
Do we actually have our first penalty here against Littlefield? Were they offsides maybe?
It looks like that's going to be a holding call.
Oh, it's a
moving
10-yard
10
penalty.
yards
Yep,
back.
you're right. Yep. Thought they were just going to move it back 5. I missed the flag come in there. Still a nice defensive play there by Shipley in the middle. It'll be 1st down and 20. Now can Abernathy take advantage of really about the first offensive miscue tonight by Littlefield? They've got it from the 34-yard line. 1st down and 20. And what do we have? We've got a timeout on the field as the Littlefield Wildcats want to talk about it in a 14-all game with 6:19 left in the 2nd quarter. I tell you what, let's take a timeout and come back as you're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop has been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the Flower Shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Ladylopes, and we wish them the best of luck this season. And welcome back here inside Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Ty Horsford, Tate Horsford, and Gavin Cavazos, your ears or your eyes tonight, rather, on the broadcast. Glad to have you with us tonight from Littlefield, Texas, where tonight, Tate, so far, we've been treated to a good one. The Abernathy Antelopes and the Wildcats of Littlefield, 14 apiece. Littlefield on the move. 1st down and 20. Rolling to his near side, wanting to throw it deep into double coverage. Tate, Garcia's lucky that ball's not picked off. As you had one receiver down there, it was Jordan Trevino, and you had 3 Antelope defenders kind of in a zone coverage look, and he's really lucky that wasn't going the other way for Abernathy.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It just goes to show you a 1st and 20 scenario. Penalties are making a huge impact on this game.
2nd down and 20 here for the Wildcats. In the shotgun is Garcia. He wants to throw again. He skips it out to the far side, turning it upfield. Making a couple of defenders miss is number 2. That is Mason Jones. He takes it back close to the original line of scrimmage, and he gains about 10 yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10, Tate. So here you go again. You've got him to another 3rd down. Can you make a stop?
Yeah, and you're looking at 2-down territory. I think Littlefield's perfectly happy here, getting a chunk of it and getting to that 4th down and manageable, what they've been successful with thus far.
3rd down and 10. From the 25-yard line, maybe a football length inside the 25. In the shotgun is Garcia, takes the snap, hands it off underneath. Ty Chambers. And that's a nice play in the middle defensively. Ty Chambers pushed for a couple of extra yards, but a nice play there in the middle still defensively for just a short gain by that Antelope defensive front. Yeah,
and you can definitely live with that. 4th and long to go. Kind of play a little more prevent-style defense here. They got to get it to the sticks. Like we talked about Littlefield's playbook, being open, 4th and 8. We'll see what they come up with.
Big play here in the 2nd quarter as Abernathy tries to swing the momentum back in their favor with a defensive stop right here. Abernathy has been unable to stop Littlefield tonight, and we're going to have to take the second Littlefield timeout here of this opening half, as on this possession, the second timeout as well. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope football. If you are in need of heating and air services on the South Plains, your only call needs to be to JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating. We've got the experience and professionals to handle all of your needs, as we specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. To find out how we can serve you with your heating and air needs, simply give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come by and see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes throughout the 2021-22 school year. And welcome back, Antelope fans, here inside Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Ty Horsford back with you. 4th down and 9. Big play here midway through the second quarter. In the shotgun for the Littlefield Wildcats is Ethan Garcia. Hard count. This time, Tate Abernathy does not jump. The Wildcats do, and that's an offensive offsides against Littlefield. And that is exactly what Littlefield had done, Tate, 2 or 3 times so far here in the first half to try and draw Abernathy offsides. That time, the message, I guess, earlier by Coach Wiley was sent. Abernathy didn't bite, and it's a 5-yard penalty against Littlefield.
And it doesn't hurt that there's 3 guys rushing.
4th down and 13. Back to pass, looking to throw. Garcia, he's being chased, and he is sacked as a flag comes in. It's in the area of holding, but hold everything. That's Tanner Timms making the stop. But I'm pretty sure, Tate, it's not going to matter. It's offensive holding against Littlefield. You're going to decline that all day long. And for the first time tonight, that Antelope defense comes up big, and they make a big-time stand on 4th down.
Yeah, that was literally 3-on-5, and Timms found a way to get to the quarterback. Great job there. That could be a momentum shifter, no doubt. Let's see if this offense can come in and capitalize on that stop.
Make a note of that play if Abernathy turns on the gas now. As we play with 4:28 left to play here in the first half, Abernathy and the Littlefield Wildcats all square at 14. It's been a good first half of football. In the shotgun is Jess Hole for the Antelopes. He rolls to the near side. He's got time. He throws it out. Going up to get it is Anthony White. He's got a first down to the 45-yard line of Littlefield in a gain of 16 yards. That first down brought to you by South Plains Auto Ranch in Abernathy. First down and 10 for the Antelopes. And White, a nice grab there for the Antelopes.
There we had it again. Jess rolling to the short side of the field, his right side, and was on the money.
In the gun here again is Jess Hole. Takes this snap. Now he rolls left. He kind of slung that ball, Tate. That makes me nervous as he doesn't hold it too close to the body there as he tries to run with it around the left side. A short gain at best, but he does hold on to the football. 2nd down and long coming up for the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Jess Hole. Receiver stair-stepped on both sides. Fakes the handoff. Throws it underneath to Anthony White. White makes 1-man miss, makes 2-man miss. He slips across the 45 down to the 44. But a pretty minimal gain there on 2nd down for White. And it is going to be 3rd down and long coming up here, Tate, for the Antelopes. Big 3rd down as Abernathy tries to grab hold of the momentum. White by himself to the near side. Receivers galore to the Littlefield side. Rolling near side is Jess Hole. He fires it. He wanted the sideline right at the sticks to Anthony White and led him a little bit too far, and it's going to be 4th down for Abernathy.
Yeah, this running game.
Ooh, a late flag comes in. That's going to be something extracurricular, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm afraid Abernathy might have said something. Because that's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct, and you just cannot do that, Tate, in that situation. I think something was said, and Coach Wiley gets the explanation from the wide hat, and he's not mad at the official. He knows it was probably a justified penalty there against the Antelopes.
Yeah, now you're put in a position where you have to punt the ball. Now this running game for the Antelopes has kind of became non-existent these past few drives. Need to get back to doing that a little bit.
And it looks like is Abernathy going to punt, and Hull gets rid of it, and it's a Antelope hop inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line. Almost got that one blocked. The one rushing in there for Littlefield, Tate, does a good job of not making contact with the kicker for Littlefield, and it's a short punt and good field position for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I think Jess was lucky to get that off. Number 5 for the Wildcats looked like he come in untouched, and Jess had to step to his right and just to get that thing off.
That was Zach Lopez coming in for the Wildcats. First down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats. They'll take over from their own 37-yard line. In the gun, there's the snap. Handoff goes to the left side to Ty Chambers. And second down and 9.
Three minutes left in the second quarter, Ty, and I think Littlefield has one thing in mind, and that's to keep the possession for the rest of this half and hopefully put some points on the board for them.
Abernathy and Littlefield square at 14 with 2:45 to play in the first half. Abernathy again without starting running back Malachi Reyes. And I will finish that thought here in a minute. The pass goes to the far sideline. Nothing fancy, Tate, but making defenders miss over there on the far side. And again, number 11, Ryan West, who's had a big night for Littlefield, got the catch and run for another Wildcat first down.
Yeah, just a little slip screen there, and he's done a great job with the ball in his hand tonight, getting in space and making guys miss.
No huddle to the line here for the Cats. In the shotgun from midfield. Garcia takes the snap. He hands it off. Ty Chambers pushing down to the 45-yard line before he was really even touched. And you've got a situation right now. This defense has been on the field a lot here in the first half, and they're kind of wearing down a little bit, it would seem.
Yeah, these first and second yard down plays for Littlefield, they're consistently getting, 5 and 6 yards a pop, and that'll wear your defense out.
Second down and 3. Fakes the handoff. Now slip screen again. That's worked. This time it doesn't go to West. It goes to Morris Randall, but he's got to grab up to the 40, just shy of a first down. It's going to be third down and very short as Randall a little bit slow to get up for the Wildcats. And what I was going to say, Tate, a minute ago to finish that thought, of course, you don't want to predict anything, and you don't know the severity of Malachi's injury, but it does not appear that he's going to be back in the ball game tonight as you just kind of look at the sideline, and they've got some crutches out, and he's got the shoulder pads off. At least for a considerable amount of time, you don't expect Malachi to be back in the ball game.
No, that is the way it looks, and offensively for the Lopes, it's next man up. Somebody's going to have to step in there in that run game because the past couple of possessions, Abernathy's been very one-dimensional.
Third down and a yard here from the 42-yard line of Abernathy. See if Abernathy can make a stop on third down and short here inside of 90 seconds to go until halftime. This is a quarterback keeper, and it's Landry Miller coming through that offensive front. And defensively, Miller gets to the quarterback, Garcia. That's just what the doctor ordered on third and short.
I'm telling you what, that offensive line was on roller skates on that particular play. They never had a chance. Several Lopes in the backfield.
Fourth down and 4, Tate. And now they're going to let the play clock run all the way. Well, I thought they were. They're going to line up and go for it here on 4th down and 4 in the shotgun. Oh, my goodness. Abernathy is offsides again. Free play for Littlefield. They throw a jump ball that's incomplete to the far side, but Tate, it happened again, and that's going to be a first down for Littlefield.
Yeah, just another killer. Hard count and jumping off sides, and I think that's going to be enough for a first down.
I think it is, too. It was 4th down and about 4. And, yep, it's going to be a first down for the Wildcats to the 40-yard line. And, Tate, I was about to say that was a little bit of a gamble by Littlefield, because if you don't convert there with still near a minute to go, Abernathy would have had a shot, but Abernathy gives them a free first down there.
Well, that makes you wonder if the sole purpose of getting up to the line that quick was to do what they just did and draw the ropes offsides.
If it was the plan, it worked.
Successful.
First down and 10 for Littlefield from the 40-yard line. In the shotgun, there is Garcia. He's being chased. He throws underneath. It's caught. But oh, no, it's not. It's dropped right there by number 20, Ty Chambers. And that's probably best case scenario for Littlefield, because it stops the clock at 37 seconds, and they've only got one timeout remaining. It's going to be second down and 10 for the Antelopes, or for the Wildcats against this Antelope defense. Excuse me. In the shotgun is Garcia. He's looking to throw. Pocket collapsing. He throws it up down the sideline. In coverage, it's incomplete. And it is going to be third down.
The way this game's playing out, you almost were just waiting for a flag.
Yep.
There's double coverage down there.
And there was a little bit of contact, but I like the no flag call there, and it's third down and 10. Abernathy just needs to keep them out of the end zone here and take a tie game into the locker room. 28 seconds left here in the second quarter. Third down and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Antelopes for Garcia and the Littlefield offense. In the shotgun formation. There's the snap, fakes the handoff. Abernathy bringing the house again. That hurries the throw. It's dumped off underneath. The catch is made for a gain of about 4, maybe 5, and it's going to be fourth down for Littlefield. Tate. Littlefield might as well just run it down and take one shot to the end zone here on fourth down.
Just used their final timeout, and by using those timeouts earlier this quarter, it kind of limits on what they can do, and I think you're right. 8 seconds left. I think they'll take one shot at the end zone, Hail Mary type situation, or try to draw a flag.
Gives us an opportunity to say thank you to Hill Veterinary Services, Has Beans Coffee, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics in Lubbock, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, and Nana's Donuts, all proud supporters of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes, along with First State Bank, sponsoring our touchdowns tonight, and South Plains Auto Ranch sponsoring our first downs tonight. And I tell you what, Tate, Littlefield, and again, not to beat a dead horse like you mentioned earlier, but I think Littlefield's game plan tonight, they have come in and they have executed it to an absolute T here in the first half. Their goal was to maintain drives, get first downs. They're not really a big play offense, and they were trying to keep Abernathy's offense off the field, and they've done that, and they've done it really well here in the first half.
Yeah, they have, and Littlefield's played a really clean half of football. I'd like to see the penalty yards, but it's very lopsided, and that's something that Abernathy definitely needs to clean up at halftime. First things first,
get a stop here
on this last play.
Fourth down and 4. 8 seconds left in the first half. In the gun is Garcia. Garcia is going to, I think he tried to draw Abernathy off sides again. They don't bite here. There's one. They didn't get the play off. Throw the flag. Throw the flag. And it finally comes in, Tate. That play clock was at 0 for a good 3 or 4 seconds before the laundry came in.
Back judge stepped up to the plate there and made that call.
I think Coach Wiley was a big reason for that. He was running out there pointing at the play clock.
5 yards is 5 yards. Makes this Hail Mary attempt a little tougher.
From just a hair inside the 40-yard line, it is fourth down and 9.5 here for the Wildcats. Still 8 seconds left here in the first half.
Lopes definitely need to keep an eye on Ryan West, as he's been a big play threat all night.
In the gun is Garcia looking to throw. What do we got? I'm not sure what happened there. Was it another delay of game? So either an offsides or a delay of game there against Littlefield, and 5 yards is 5 yards, Tate. So is 10 yards. 10 yards is 10 yards. It'll back the Cats up 5 more. In the shotgun, here is Garcia from the 44-yard line. In the shotgun. Rolling to the near side, looking to throw. They throw it short. Abernathy is not fooled, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Jackson Hole flies to the ball, and it was Ryan West, Tate. But that time, West nowhere to go. And actually, that was 4th down. So that stops the clock with 3 seconds left. It's not quite halftime yet. I know Jess got some arm strength here, Tate. Why not throw one up? And you've got playmakers out there in like Houston and White. What a turn that would be.
Yeah, without a doubt. 55 yards to the end zone. Maybe something underneath. Littlefield's definitely going to be playing prevent-style defense here.
With 3 seconds to go, this, barring a penalty, probably the final play of the first half. Receivers spread out as in the shotgun is Hole. Hole looking to throw. He's got all day. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's being chased. Can he get away? He can. He buys time. He's now going to run with it. Look out, the playmaker, Jess Hole, 50-45, tries to win the race to the corner, and he's upended at the 35-yard line. And that, barring a penalty, I don't see one, will be the end of the first half. An exciting end to the first half here for the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats, Tate. And we head to the intermission. Nothing decided here tonight from Littlefield. It's the Antelopes 14 and the Wildcats 14. A pretty good first half of football. Again, Abernathy trying to overcome some adversity. You mentioned, Tate, I think Littlefield, this game playing out through a half like they wanted, and it's left us in a good ball game here at halftime.
Yeah, it has. I think you're going to get a couple different speeches from your head coaches in the locker room. I think Coach Wiley, do his best to light a fire under those guys. And as far as Littlefield goes, I think that, they want to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing their tempo, and they've really controlled the speed of the game. So adjustments to be made for Abernathy. Should be a good second half.
Tell you what, we will take an extended timeout here at the intermission, and we will catch our breath as we may not be the Manning brothers, but we're Tate and Ty Horsford with you on the broadcast, along with Gavin Cavazos doing a great job for us on camera here in the first half, as well as it's Abernathy 14, Littlefield 14 at the break. Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Plains Grain Company, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Ty Horsford Real Estate, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, South Plains Auto Ranch, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Nana's Donuts, and Nutrien Ag Solutions. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Ladylopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call us at 806-773-4658. You can rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports Broadcast Home. Again, we are at our halftime break and will return to the air shortly. Go Lopes! When it comes to banking, you want people you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Ladylopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop have been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the flower shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Ladylopes and wish them the best of luck this season. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course, all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their number one priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Ladylopes on this year. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and the Ladylopes the best of luck this season. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Ladylopes this season. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes. If you are in need of heating and air services on the South Plains, your only call needs to be to JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating. We've got the experience and professionals to handle all your needs as we specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. To find out how we can serve you with our heating and air needs, give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come by and see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is backing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes throughout the 2021-22 school year. As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they're equipped to experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years of service to their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year. Again, we are at halftime, and we will return to the air shortly. And once again, good evening, Antelope fans, and welcome back here inside Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Alongside Tate Horsford, I am Ty Horsford, and Gavin Cavazos. Your eyes on the field tonight, doing a great job behind the lens, is the award-winning Commitment to Excellence Abernathy Antelope Marching Band finishing up a nice performance here at intermission. And I'll tell you what, we're doing some work. Hopefully, before season's end, we will be able to bring you some of their halftime performances, especially at home when we can work with it a little bit better. But tonight on the road, a little bit difficult to do with the camera setup and angle that we have. I know there's been some requests for that, but Tate, a pretty good half of football for the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats. Is good ball game, a beautiful night in West Texas. This is where you want to be on a Friday night in late September, and the fans here in Littlefield being treated to a good one between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats, tied at 14. As we take a look at how the first half action kind of happened, Tate, most of it happened in that opening quarter. A very fast start offensively for both of these teams as Abernathy took the game's opening possession. They march it down the field in just under 3 minutes, and they punch it in on a 16-yard touchdown pass from Jess Hull to Luke Houston. Houston, by far, been the leader here offensively in the first half for the Abernathy Antelopes, but as impressive as that opening drive was, Tate, for the Antelopes, Littlefield did the exact same thing. On their opening drive of the game, they marched it down the field, and Tyjae Chambers from 5 yards out punched it in, and we were 7-6 after a failed PAT. Littlefield, they took their first lead of the game, and Tate, I think it's important to note, through the non-district portion of the schedule, Abernathy faced a deficit for the first time, as Littlefield scores late in that first quarter, a 7-yard touchdown catch by Javan Jimenez. A 2-point conversion was good, and the Wildcats led 14-7. But then it was Luke Houston again, Tate, in that second quarter. He made a nice grab over there on the Littlefield sideline and ran through a tackler and got into the end zone for a game-tying touchdown following the whole PAT. And that was early in the second quarter, and there was lots of action late in that second quarter, but no points on either side to show for it. And Tate, that's where we stand, 14-14 here at the half between the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats. And a game you feel like Abernathy's made some mistakes as far as penalties and some different things like that, a non-executed fake punt deep in your own territory. And you feel like Littlefield's played a near-perfect half of football for the Wildcats, and yet you're still sitting here 14-14 on the road with Littlefield. What are some of your thoughts here from the first half?
Yeah, we've touched on it. We touched on it in pregame, what Littlefield wanted to do, and they've executed that, ball control. Turnovers haven't been an issue, but for the Antelopes, I really think it's pretty simple. I really think they have to establish a run game this second half, to keep Littlefield honest. You got to clean up the penalties. I don't know if we have that stat, but like we said, it's very lopsided. And defensively, just do a little better job on first and second down. Littlefield really hadn't had to open up its playbook. When you're getting 3 and 4 yards on first down, they got you right where they want you. Clean up those three things. I think the Lopes will be fine, and it should be a good second half.
And I think it is important to note, Tate, is there in the first quarter, your starting running back, Malachi Reyes, goes down. And really, from that point on, Abernathy's been trying to find an identity in that backfield that just really hasn't transpired yet. And you've really become one-dimensional since that injury. And you obviously hope and pray for Malachi's sake that it's not anything serious. He may not come back this evening, but you hope moving forward you can get Malachi Reyes back in the lineup. But for now, you've got to deal with the hands you've been dealt. And like you said, it needs to be a next man up mentality. And that could be a key in the second half. Does Abernathy have that next man up that's going to step up and contribute on the offensive side of the ball? You've got the ability to win this game throwing the ball. There's no doubt about that. But I feel like you've got to have somewhat of a rushing attack as well to at least keep Littlefield's defense honest.
Yeah, you do, and it was definitely a tough blow when he went out. And like you say, we hope he's all right. Took a tough hit just trying to make a play. But yeah, that's why they play the game. Adjustments made in this second half by Coach Wiley and staff. Put them guys in position, and I think Abernathy will be just fine.
Here in just a second, Tate, let's take a look at the scoreboard from around the area tonight. As you noted some big games, and I think one game we were really wanting to keep an eye on this evening, and I'm not sure if they were playing in Idalou or New Deal tonight. I believe that game was in Idalou. But the Idalou Wildcats and the New Deal Lions doing battle tonight. And tell you what, Tate, those Idalou Wildcats, Abernathy will see them here in a few weeks in district play. They may be the real deal over in Idalou this year.
Yeah, looking like the Wildcats of old. I've got that score at 21-0. That is at Idalou with about 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Sounds like that defense definitely came to play. A few other scores just from around the area. Ropes leads to Hoka late second half, 12-0. Olton up on Health Center 14-0 at half. The Plainview Bulldogs up on Hereford Herd 22-13 half. Preona Chieftains, who
they're looking good
has
this year.
Shown shout out Jimmy Barons over there.
Yeah, there you go.
49-8 leading Dimmitt at halftime. We mentioned the Idalou New Deal score 21-0. Roosevelt, another team that's looked really hot out of the gates. They're undefeated, and they're handing it to Florida right now, 28-0 at halftime. A couple of common opponents for Abernathy this year, the Slayton Tigers and Bold Gold Antelopes from Post. They're knotted at 12 early second quarter. So just a few scores from around the area.
And Tate, I said it last week, and that's an interesting score there is Post going for their first win of the year. Of course, we saw the Bold Gold last week. They're coming off of that state finals trip in Class 2A a year ago. I still think they'll be a force to be reckoned with when district play rolls around. Post, we mentioned it last week, but they are starting a combined 4 seniors on both sides of the ball. Just a complete rebuilding year. But you saw some good things, even from the Bold Gold in the loss to Abernathy last Friday. So keep an eye on Post. They've traditionally, the last few years, kind of become a power in West Texas in that Class 2A rank. But some good games going on in Tate. You mentioned it. Idalou playing well. Roosevelt playing well. When district play rolls around here in just a couple of weeks for the Abernathy Antelopes, there may be some fun Friday nights of football as you navigate through district play. There is no doubt about that. I tell you what, we will take another timeout here. I'm guessing they're going to have something. I don't know if it's homecoming or some other kind of presentation. Maybe that's why they started the game at 7 o'clock tonight, because there is still 12 minutes on the scoreboard clock before we come back to play in the second half. So I'll tell you what, let's take another extended timeout here at the half, and we will come back as you are listening tonight to Abernathy Antelope football on the Abernathy Antelope Sports Network. Thanks for listening to tonight's broadcast. We are at halftime and will return to the air shortly. Tonight's game is sponsored and provided by the Abernathy Independent School District, First State Bank, Clark Riley Insurance, Plains Grain Company, Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop, Abernathy's First Baptist Church, Ty Horsford Real Estate, JC Refrigeration, Cooling and Heating, Has Beans Coffee, Hill Veterinary Services, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, South Plains Auto Ranch, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, Nana's Donuts, and Nutrien Ag Solutions. If you are interested in showing your support for the Antelopes and Ladylopes and being a sponsor during our broadcast, call us at 806-773-4658. You can rewatch this live broadcast by visiting this same YouTube channel. To stay up to date on the latest news and broadcast information regarding the Antelopes, follow us on Facebook at Abernathy Antelope Sports Broadcast Home. Again, we are at our halftime break and will return to the air shortly. Go Lopes! When it comes to banking, you want people you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Ladylopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop have been serving the Abernathy community since 1991. Todd and his team offers full-service funeral planning with love and compassion, while Carly and the crew at the flower shop can meet all of your needs, from flowers to gifts to registries. Abel Funeral Home and Flower Shop is locally owned and is a staple in the Abernathy community. Give us a call today to see how we can serve you. We are proud supporters of our Antelopes and Ladylopes and wish them the best of luck this season. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course, all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their number one priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. At Abernathy's First Baptist Church, our heart is to love God, love people, and tell the world. Our pastor is Damon Pierce, and we meet for Sunday morning worship at 10:45 with Sunday school beginning at 9:30. We also offer a variety of kids and youth activities, as well as a Wednesday night adult and youth Bible study at 6 p.m. We would love to welcome you and your family at Abernathy's First Baptist Church. Feel free to drop by our church office at 411 7th Street or give us a call at 806-298-2587. We are proud to support our young people, and we are cheering the Lopes and Lady Lopes on this year. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and the Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at the South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Lady Lopes. If you are in need of heating and air services on the South Plains, your only call needs to be to JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating. We've got the experience and professionals to handle all your needs, as we specialize in residential, light commercial, and mobile home services. To find out how we can serve you with our heating and air needs, give us a call today at 806-744-9855 or come by and see us at 1606 North University Avenue in Lubbock. JC Refrigeration, Cooling, and Heating is backing the Lopes and the Lady Lopes throughout the 2021-22 school year. As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they're equipped to experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years of service to their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year. Again, we are at halftime, and we will return to the air shortly. And once again, good evening, Antelope fans. Back to Littlefield, Texas, home of the 2021 longest halftime of the season, as we continue the homecoming festivities for Littlefield here at the intermission. And we now have an explanation of why on Monday of this week, Littlefield notified the Antelopes that we would be playing this game beginning at 7 instead of the original 7:30 kickoff, because you had both bands perform, and now you have the homecoming court for Littlefield High School being introduced as well. They've got 2.5 minutes on the clock left of the halftime, but I'm not sure that, like you said, take it off air, that they're going to be wrapped up with the homecoming festivities. You've got both teams, the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats. They've been back on the sideline, or the end of the field, if you will, for quite some time now. They're just kind of doing some stretching and some high knees and some stay loose drills. And again, it's not a huge deal, but you kind of start thinking these teams got to find a way to stay warm. It's kind of the equivalent of a rain delay, if you will, in baseball, as you kind of go to the locker room, you get your breather, you get your adjustments, and then ready to come out and play some ball in the second half, and you're waiting for the halftime festivities to end here at Littlefield High School. Of course, not going to make a bigger deal out of that than what it is. I mean, these kids are young. They're going to stay loose. But it is an additional 10 minutes or so probably, if nothing else, here at the halftime break. Get you out a little bit of your normal routine, as the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats knotted at 14. Abernathy's relied heavily on the passing game tonight. Jess Holes had a pretty good night through the air. Luke Houston's been the go-to target. He's got 2 touchdown catches here in the first half for the Abernathy Antelopes. And really, when you look on the opposite sideline, Tate, we didn't talk about him a whole lot in our break a moment ago, but really it's been Ryan West, number 11 for the Littlefield Wildcats. He's kind of been the equivalent of Luke Houston on the Antelope sideline, as he's had a big first half as well. So again, here at halftime, the Abernathy Antelopes and the Littlefield Wildcats knotted at 14 apiece here, as we've got about a couple more minutes left until the end of the halftime break. I tell you what, let's take one more timeout and come back, and hopefully we'll have football tape for you here to kick off the second half momentarily. It's Abernathy 14 and Littlefield 14. As a leader in the agriculture industry, Nutrien Ag Solutions is committed to helping West Texas growers reach their greatest potential. The professionals at Nutrien Ag Solutions pride themselves as being known as the ag retailer of the future, with their focus on customer service. An emphasis is consistently placed on providing the best performing chemical, fertilizer, and seed products, financing programs, and second-to-none technology used in crop consulting and field application for their customers. With 6 retail locations located nearby, they are equipped with experienced agronomists that are able to work alongside you to create the ideal plan for your operation. David Carver and his crew would like to say thank you for those that have entrusted them for years to service their needs, and would also like to wish the Antelopes a successful and blessed year. The Abernathy Independent School District is a shining light in West Texas. As a TEA-recognized district, our students excel at the state and national level on the field, in the classroom, in FFA and 4-H, band, and so much more. At Abernathy ISD, we offer a wide variety of dual credit and other academic opportunities. Leading the way into the future, at Abernathy ISD, we are students today, leaders tomorrow, and antelopes forever. In today's competitive real estate market, you want someone fighting for you. Ty Horsford is a licensed realtor in Texas and is proud to serve the people of Abernathy and the surrounding area with all of their real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just want to know what your property is worth, give Ty a call today at 806-773-4658. Ty Horsford Real Estate is a proud supporter of the Abernathy Antelopes and Ladylopes. And once again, good evening, Antelope fans in Abernathy, Texas, or wherever you may be tuning us in here tonight. A shout out to Billy Johnson. We heard from her from Owasso, Michigan in the halftime break. Glad to have you listening in Michigan, Abernathy, Lubbock, wherever across the United States. Or Tate, we even have some people listening overseas tonight as well. Wherever you're tuning in Antelope football tonight, glad to have you along for the ride. We finally are ready to start the second half after the longest halftime in the history of halftimes, it seemed like, here in Littlefield tonight. Abernathy, they received to begin the game. They will kick it left to right here as we get ready to start the second half.
And we talked about defensive adjustments for the Antelopes, and we're going to get to see really quick how that's going to play out.
As another fair catch made by the Littlefield Wildcats at about the 10-yard line. And tell you what, Littlefield, they've done that on each of the kickoffs. They're not interested in testing that return game, if you will. It'll be first down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats. Ty Horsford alongside Tate Horsford and Gavin Cavazos tonight in the booth from Wildcat Stadium here tonight. It's Littlefield's homecoming in Littlefield, Texas, as the Abernathy Antelopes trying to play spoiler tonight for the Littlefield Wildcats. Garcia in the shotgun. First snap here of the second half. He's going to keep it around the right side after the fake handoff. He runs it out close to the 30-yard line. And Tate, right where Littlefield left off in the first half, they get about 4, almost 5 yards on first down.
Yeah, just a little QB read there. Defensive end chased, and easy 5-yard gain.
Second down and 5 for the Wildcats. As in the shotgun is Garcia. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it to the near side. Garcia makes a move, and he gets it out to the 35, 36-yard line. That's going to be a first down run for the quarterback, Garcia. Tate, it's been quarterback keep right, quarterback keep left, and a Wildcat first down to begin this second half.
Yeah, like we talked about at the break, I don't think Littlefield is going to change much. They've been pretty successful, 4 to 5 yard chunks at a time, and it's the way the second half started as well.
First down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Garcia in the gun. He takes the snap. He hands it off to Ty Chambers, and there's a good push up front. Tate, we've seen that at times tonight. That Antelope defensive front, they've got some size, and they've shown the ability at times to get a pretty good push defensively up front. And it's going to be second down and 10.
Yeah, second and 10 is a lot better for your defense than second and 4. We'll see if they can come up with something on this second and long
It's
play.
really little things like that throughout a game that make a huge difference. In the shotgun again, here is Ethan Garcia. Garcia takes the snap, empty backfield, throws over the middle, and it's underthrown. Intended target was Mason Jones. But again, Tate, I think you look at it, second down and 10, you've got a little bit more of a limited playbook than on second and 3, second and 4, and you kind of forced Littlefield out of their comfort zone a little bit there.
Yes, you did. And third down and 10 here. First things first, watch the ball. Don't jump. See if you can't get pressure on this quarterback. Good things will happen.
Third down and 10. In the shotgun is Garcia. He takes the snap with an empty backfield, looking to throw. Steps up, now he goes short. It's a screen pass to the near side, and Abernathy doesn't lose the open field man. That's a nice open field tackle made on this near sideline by the Antelope State. And I'm not sure, I think that is number 2, Jackson Wiley, flying in there to make a nice defensive play.
Love to see that flying around the ball. Quarterback went through his reads, had to dump it off. That's fine on third down and 10. Made the open field tackle and a 3-and-out to start for the Wildcats.
And it is going to be a punting situation here for Littlefield, and Abernathy going to get it back. It's a fake punt. This was called all the way, and guess what, Tate? It is Ryan West. Abernathy completely fooled, and it's first down Wildcats into Antelope territory.
It's just a great call there for Littlefield. Wide open, about a 40-yard gain. And they're unloading the playbook. Littlefield's got nothing to lose. Abernathy's on its heels. Time to stand up and make a play. It's about time for a turnover. We ain't seen one of those. Need a momentum shift here.
First down and 10 for the Littlefield Wildcats after the fake punt goes for a big gain and a Wildcat first down. In the shotgun, there's the snap to Garcia, handoff Ty Chambers. He goes wide. White can't get him. Nobody can get him. Ty Chambers to the house, Tate. 33 yards, and Littlefield says game on. It's a Wildcat touchdown.
Yeah, just a simple stretch play to the near side. Did well following his blockers and had to break one tackle, and he was pretty much to the house.
Tell you what, they used trickery to get there, but a big play on the fake punt, and then one play later, it's 33 yards to the house for Ty Chambers. And now the PAT for the Wildcats. Ooh, that is way wide to the right. No good. Hey, those PATs can haunt you if you don't make them. And Abernathy will trail 20-14 with 9:17 to play in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Abernathy football. Regardless of the type of personal or business insurance needs that you have, your first call needs to be to Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. With over 30 years of experience, our friendly staff is ready to serve you. Stop by and see us on the West Service Road in Abernathy, or give us a call today at 806-298-2591. Whether it's home insurance, auto insurance, or anything in between, we've got you covered at Clark Riley Insurance in Abernathy. We want to wish the Lopes and Lady Lopes the best of luck this season. And here we are. Welcome back inside Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Ty Horsford, Tate Horsford, Gavin Cavazos back with you on the broadcast. And Littlefield, Tate has just opened the second half by taking it right down the throat of the Antelope defense and taking a 21-14 lead. They're trying to add insult to injury, an onside kick. Abernathy alertly dives on it. It is number 21 for the Antelopes. It's Alan Macias. And Tate, I tell you what, Littlefield, they're pulling out all the stops here to begin the second half.
Yeah, we talk about them dumping their playbook right off the bat. 2 special team trickery plays, and Lopes lucky to get on that one.
First down and 10 for Abernathy is Jess Hole and company back out on the field from the 45-yard line. I guess the positive there, you've got good field position. And the handoff bouncing to the near side, trying to establish that run game. And you like the tough run there. Tate, it's only a gain of 6, but it's the mentality there that you see from Jackson Hole as he ran through a defender for a nice gain on first down.
Yeah, kept his pads low. He delivered the hit. That's what you want to see for your running back. That is a great 5-yard gain.
Second down and a short 5, long 4 here for the Antelope offense as they look to drive right back down the field and get this thing equal again, or maybe take the lead. There's 8:38 left to play here in the third quarter. Littlefield leading 20-14. In the shotgun is Jess Hole. He takes the snap option look. He's going to keep it himself, and he is flipped up at about the 47-yard line, Tate. And anytime your quarterback goes airborne like that, you hold your breath a little bit, and he jumps up. He's just fine. It'll be a gain of about 3, and it'll be third down and a long 2. Almost 3 here for the Lope offense.
Yeah, big play here. Definitely need to move the change, keep this drive alive.
In the gun is Hole. He takes the snap, empty backfield. He rolls left. He's going to roll to the sideline. He's going to try and keep it and get to the sticks, Tate. It's a long way across the field. He's really close. It'll depend on the spot here. If he got the yard line, it's a first down at the 45. And it is a first down run by the Antelope quarterback. And tell you what, Jess wasn't going to be denied. He was going to move the sticks right there.
Yeah, he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just used his speed to outrun the defenders to the sideline.
First down and 10. As a fresh set of downs here, it's a South Plains Auto Ranch first down for the Abernathy Antelopes. Handoff goes to Jackson Hole. Tate, good blocking on that left side of the line. Allows Jackson Hole a hole momentarily. He picks up 3, maybe 4 on first down, and it'll be second down and 6 as a Wildcat a little bit slow to get up there. think it's number 40 for Littlefield, 41 maybe, J.J. Garcia. 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Antelopes, Tate. But you've had a 5-yard run and a 4-yard run by Jackson Hole on this drive, and you like to see that out of the gates to begin the second half with what you saw in the first half from Abernathy.
Yeah, he's definitely hitting the holes and running hard, and that's all you can ask for your running back.
In the gun, again, is Jess. He takes the snap. He rolls near side. He wants it all. He throws it to the near sideline. Your playmaker, Anthony White, and he could not hold on. And Tate Jess Hole put it in the breadbasket, and really, you had White a step on the defender, and it just got knocked away at the last moment.
It was a great throw, a great route. It was just a little better defensive play. Great job getting the hand in at the last second. We all thought that was 6 up in the booth.
And instead, it's going to be 3rd down and 7 coming up here for the Antelopes. Big play again on 3rd down. They converted a moment ago. In the shotgun formation, there's the snap looking to throw with an empty backfield over the middle, and he had a receiver. It was Miller. Check that, Rodriguez across the middle. Hole throws it behind him. And now Tate, a decision for Coach Wiley on 4th down and 7.
Yeah, I don't think on that 3rd down play that there was any doubt that if it came to this, they were going to go for it. Again, kind of in no man's land.
4th down and 7 from the 42. Big play on 4th down is Abernathy. Oh, that's an offside, a free play here for the Antelopes. And not a free play. There was contact. Let's see if they call this on Abernathy, Tate, or on Littlefield.
That is offsides on Littlefield, but with the contact, the play is blown dead.
And that's fortunate for Littlefield because that was going to be the 3rd Luke Houston touchdown of the night. There wasn't a defender anywhere near him down that far sideline. And that's what the Antelope fans are frustrated about. You'll take the penalty, but, man, you'd like that free play because that would have had 6 written all over it for the Antelopes. 4th down and 2 after the penalty here. Manageable 4th down. Abernathy needs to keep it moving. In the shotgun again is Hole. Jess takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself all day long. Left side, 1st down and more. 35-30. He cuts it up to the 25-yard line, Tate, and Jess Hole, that was him all the way, and it's a South Plains Auto Ranch 1st down.
Yeah, I don't think he ever had any intention of throwing that ball on 4th and 2. He saw a gap, took it, got the yardage, and a fresh hit it down for the Lopes.
1st down and 10 with 7 minutes and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter. In the gun is Jess Hole. They've got receivers stacked up on the near side, Tate. Look to this side maybe, but the handoff instead goes underneath the Jackson Hole, and he gets it to the 25-yard line for a short gain. And that time, it's a pretty good job defensively by Littlefield to stay home because you had a lot going on here on the wide to the right side of the field, and you went with the handoff underneath, but Littlefield stays home defensively. And it is going to be 2nd down and 9 after a gain of just 1 for Jackson. In the shotgun here again is Jess. Hole takes the snap. It's an option look. He's going to keep it himself, and all over it is number 5, Zach Lopez, defensively for Littlefield as he makes the tackle of Jess Hole.
Yeah, another high snap. That play was kind of just dead from the get-go.
You got really 2 downs, Tate, here to probably get 10 yards. 3rd down and 10 facing the Antelopes from the 26-yard line of the Littlefield Wildcats, trailing by 6 here late in the 3rd quarter. In the shotgun is Jess Hole. He takes the snap, rolls near side, looking to throw. He's got him in, gets it to your playmaker, White, and he slides down near the 10-yard line, Tate. And a big grab there by Anthony White for a 1st down.
Yeah, we've said it several times tonight, Ty. Rolling to the right, an out to the right, and Hole to White for the connection. See if they can punch one in here.
1st down and 10, a big 3rd down conversion. South Plains Auto Ranch 1st down for the Antelopes. Trying to get the equalizing score. Hold to throw again, fade to the back corner of the end zone. That's how you draw it up, Ty Horsford. It's Anthony White, back-to-back grabs. This one is a touchdown.
Yeah, you just put one of your best athletes on the outside and you just say, hey, go beat this guy. And that's what he did the last two plays. Big touchdown there for the Lopes to get right back in it.
Abernathy a PAT away from regaining the lead here on the road in Littlefield. As the PAT is up, and the PAT is good. They're big, Tate. Those 1 points are big, and with 5:08 left in the third quarter, the Lopes have regained a 21-20 lead. We've got a good one here tonight from Littlefield. We'll be right back. When it comes to banking, you want people that you can trust, and those people are at First State Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, First State Bank has been serving individuals and businesses with all of their banking needs since 1909. We have 3 convenient locations to serve you, and we are proud supporters of the Abernathy Lady Lopes and Antelopes in all they do. If we can serve you in any way, come by and see us at 402 9th Street in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2556. At First State Bank, we are your full-service bank. And welcome back, Antelope fans, here inside Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. Abernathy has regained the lead over Littlefield now 21-20 following a 16-yard touchdown grab by Anthony White. Short kick. It's a pooch. It bounces. It's on the ground. Littlefield gets a taste of their own medicine, Tate. Abernathy may have it at the 35-yard line, and they do. A little bit of a short pooch kick recovered by Abernathy at the 35-yard line. No signal yet. Abernathy, everyone on their sideline saying they have it.
They're going to call offsides on the kicking team there, Ty.
Oh, my goodness.
That is a momentum killer. Great call. And I guess somebody left just a tad early, according to the stripes.
I was going to say, or so they say in Littlefield, Texas. Man, and that's just the kind of night it's been. Those things have worked for Littlefield. They haven't worked for the Antelopes.
And another killer penalty there. Talk about a momentum swing.
And so Abernathy will back up 5 yards, and they'll kick it again from the 35-yard line, Tate. Man, Abernathy was going to have all the momentum had they fallen on that one. Instead, they'll kick it off again. And it's another onside kick, and this time Littlefield waiting on it, and they recover it at midfield. Number 5, Zach Lopez, jumps on it. And I didn't know if the Antelopes would try it again or not. They tried to catch Littlefield sleeping. Doesn't work the second time. It did the first time, but unfortunately, Tate, as you mentioned earlier, and you have mentioned throughout the broadcast, penalties, they're key tonight, and most of them have gone against the Antelopes.
Yeah, they definitely have. Once again, this Abernathy defense kind of got their back against the wall as Littlefield starts on the Antelopes' 49-yard line.
Short field for the Wildcats. Garcia in the gun as Littlefield trails now by 1. Garcia takes the snap, low snap, bobbled, and now he's just kind of trying to avoid the turnover, and he just kind of falls forward, and it's going to be a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Really right there, you're just lucky to maintain the possession if you're the Wildcats.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a busted play, but no gain all the same.
2nd down and 10, and that's what we talk about. Instead of 2nd and 3 or 4, it is now 2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats. 4:37 and counting left to play here in the third quarter tonight from LFD. In the shotgun, there's the snap to Garcia. Handoff to Ty Chambers. And it's Anthony White. Says hello, Ty Chambers. He throws him for a loss. Big time defensive effort there by the A-Train, Anthony White. Now you got to be careful and don't do something not smart as a little bit of extracurricular there at the end of the play.
Yeah, that kind of play will definitely get you hopped up. Got to stay smart. Great play there. That's one for the highlight video for sure.
They're moving the ball.
That's
They're going to give extremely good forward progress to the 49-yard line for Littlefield, a loss of 2, and it'll be 3rd down and 12.
Here we go, Ty. Another huge 3rd down for this Lope defense.
Rise up, defense. Let's go. Make a play. In the gun is Garcia. Free play again, or we'll see if they were drawn offsides. As there was contact up front, and the flag comes in, and it is encroachment against the Antelopes.
That's 4 or 5 times. They must have one heck of a hard count up there. And here we go. I mean, it goes from 3rd and 12 to 3rd and 7.
And that's a big difference. Much more manageable 3rd down. Not sure. Probably depends on the result of this play if it's 2-down territory. As Littlefield might start playing field position. I don't know. In the gun is Garcia on 3rd down and 7. There's the snap. Empty backfield looking to throw to the sideline. Tate, it's Ryan West again. And did he catch it or did he not? It's knocked loose.
That was just a flat-out drop right there at the first down stick. Fortunate for the Lopes.
He was open and he just didn't hang on.
He was. That's a crucial 4th and 7, and it looks like the offense is staying on the field.
So here we go. Time to make some noise, Antelope fans. Lopes leading 21-20. The Wildcats are going to go for it on 4th down and 7 from the 46-yard line. They've got to get it a hair inside the 40 to move the sticks. In the gun is Ethan Garcia. He looks to throw to the sideline, and Tate Ryan West was wide open. The throw was not on target, though, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just got away from the quarterback there. He out hit the first row of the bleachers. Like you said, receiver was open on a little stop route, and fortunate to get the ball back here. Now you have to go capitalize.
Tell you what, Tate, there's a drop by Ryan West and then an errant pass to a wide open Ryan West. Those are about the only 2 miscues tonight at all offensively for Littlefield. But it comes at a big point.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Huge chance here for the Lopes to sustain a drive and take control of this.
You could really take a lot of the wind out of Littlefield's sails if you can drive down and stick it in the end zone. In the shotgun, again, is Jess Hole. He takes the snap. He hands it off to Jackson Hole. Hole to Hole, and it works for a gain of 11. And a first down, Tate. Jackson does a nice job of following his blockers and just getting what was given to him right there.
Yeah, a little delayed handoff, and like you said, got right behind his guard and tackle for a big gainer.
First down and 10. Abernathy with some momentum and on the move, leading by 1 here in Littlefield. In the shotgun. It's a South Plains Auto Ranch first down again for the Antelopes. Rolling to the near side. Jess Hole, he has one thing in mind. What a block as Jess Hole takes it inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. Excellent blocking, and Jess Hole takes advantage.
I believe that was Landry Miller on the outside that set that leading block to spring that. Great job by the Lopes.
In the gun, again, is Jess Hole. He takes the snap with an empty backfield, looking to throw. Tate. He goes deep down the sideline and trying to run underneath. It was 1-1. That was Luke Houston. Tate, that would have been his 3rd score of the night, but it's just out of his reach.
Yeah, once again, Luke got behind the defense, had a step or 2 on a defender. Just couldn't hold on to that one in the end zone.
Tell me that this is what Friday nights in the fall is about. Tell me it's not what it's about. An excellent night, an excellent game. Just lots of fun tonight in Littlefield. Is in the shotgun again is Jess Hole. On 2nd down and 10 from inside the 30. Handoff goes, a little bit of a delayed handoff again, Tate. It's Jackson Hole, the ball carrier. He takes it down to the 25-yard line. He picks up a couple of yards, and it's going to be 3rd down, probably 2-down territory for the boys in white. As we near 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. A fast-moving 3rd quarter tonight from the LFD. in the shotgun. Back to pass, empty backfield, tons of time. Over the middle. Oh, the defender was there early. Doesn't matter. A nice grab by guess who, Tate? Landry Miller in the middle. The big guy, a nice crossing route. And it could have been a defensive pass interference there as well. But a nice concentration by Miller to hang on.
Great job just shielding that defender. And like you said, I think he was there a tad early. Doesn't matter. First down, Lopes.
First down and goal from the 10-yard line. Abernathy trying to add to a 21-20 lead on the road here in Littlefield. In the shotgun is Jess Hole again, as he is going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Littlefield fooled, wide open, untouched down the middle. Tate. It is Jess Hole for the Antelope touchdown. Is there a flag?
It's going to be a personal foul on the Lopes, a little extracurricular activity after the play. Doesn't take away from the touchdown. It shouldn't.
So we'll wait for the official call here, a late flag.
It should be a dead ball foul.
So I tell you what, those penalties, Tate, mounting up against Abernathy tonight.
And this is going to move them back on the extra point if that's the case.
And in a game that's tight like this, extra points matter. And it's hard to see what the official is signaling. Not very demonstrative, and they're signaling it to the home press box. We're on the Abernathy side of the field. The touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Antelopes, Tate. You called it. And it'll be assessed on the PAT, and that makes this a little bit more of an interesting point-after attempt for Abernathy. But it is a First State Bank touchdown on the quarterback keeper by Jess Hole.
Yeah, and what that drive did.
Or maybe it must be going to be on the kickoff that this is assessed.
Yeah, it looks to be that way.
It's not being assessed here on the point after. So Jess Hole lines up to kick the point after. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up, Tate, and the kick is good. And with $1:18 left in the third quarter, Abernathy's taking their biggest lead of the night now as they lead 28-20 over LFD. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. And welcome back here inside Littlefield Wildcat Stadium. Ty Horsford, Tate Horsford, and Gavin Cavazos with you tonight from Littlefield, Texas. We've been treated to a spectacular football game here tonight. Abernathy, they've scored, Tate, 14 unanswered now here in the third quarter to grab a 28-20 lead over the hometown Littlefield Wildcats.
Yeah, really great offensive possession for the Lopes. They established that run game and, ran a couple delayed handoffs, had success, and that really gave Jess a perfect opportunity to pull it and take it to the house. Let's see if the defense can make another stop.
As Hole to kick it off, they kick it deep. It is going to be returnable from the 19-yard line. Running it back is Tyjae Chambers, and he's got a seam up the middle. A flag flies in at the 41-yard line.
And another one. There's a late flag that's going to be a personal foul penalty against Littlefield. I missed the first one. And there's obviously no love lost out here. This game's getting a little chippy. And there's another. There's three more flags.
Are they all on Littlefield here?
I think all dead ball penalties are going to be on Littlefield. This game could get ugly in a hurry if they don't clean this up.
Tell you what, Tate, that might make it there's been hardly any penalties denied on Littlefield. They could make up for it with about 45 yards worth of penalties right here.
Yeah, the officials are having a powwow. Good luck trying to sort through all those flags.
Just keep in mind, Tate, the ball right now as it stands is at the 40-yard line. That is where the run back went to. As slow to get up for Abernathy is Alan Macias. Tate Macias was on the brunt end of one of those extracurricular hits at the end of that play.
Yeah, we saw that flag fly shortly after a hat flew. And then on the opposite side of the field, 3 more flags. So like I say, it'll be interesting to see.
It's going to negate a good return for Littlefield, absolutely. And tell you what, Tate, this is a situation you don't want to get guys hurt. The officiating crew needs to take control of this game, as this is going to be a headache to sort out, that is for sure.
Because I believe there was a live ball penalty before all the extracurricular started.
And maybe something during the return.
Yes.
Against Littlefield. So you've got that first. And then you might have at least 2, Tate, if not more, unsportsmanlike conduct penalties here against the Wildcats.
Back them on up.
This game was excruciating.
As we may be here for a while in allowing these officials to sort it. There was laundry on the field. There were hats on the field, throwing everything they had. And we'll see how they sort all of this out, Tate, as every official is huddled together right now at about the 41-yard line, and we'll see what they end up deciding. I think every official on the field threw a flag.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And so now one of the officials walking over to talk to Coach. Well, check that. They're not yet. Not quite done with the powwow. As a couple officials coming to talk to Coach Wiley, a couple officials going across the way to talk to Littlefield's sideline as well. And we'll check the penalty here. You'll probably be able to tell by Coach Wiley's reaction, Tate, how this is going to go.
Yeah, a long explanation going on right now.
On both sides.
Yes.
As they're sorting this out, both coaches getting an explanation of what has not been called on the field yet. As we said again, the line of scrimmage as it stands right now, just across the 40 at the 41-yard line, it was a good run back by Ty Chambers. But obviously, I don't think the yard line is going to continue to be the 41.
No, I think you're probably right.
A thank you to Hill Veterinary Services, Has Beans Coffee, St. Clair and Massey Orthodontics, Little Slice of Heaven Cafe, and Nana's Donuts, all proud sponsors of Abernathy Antelope football. And here we go, Tate. Let's see if we can catch what this is, because this is going to be a multiple penalty situation. And it's hard because the official is not going to be facing our way. And sometimes it's kind of hard to pick up the read as the officials are still talking about it at the 41-yard line. As to my knowledge and from what I've seen, Tate, nothing has been signaled officially yet.
No, I think that there was 2 separate dead ball incidents and then 1 live ball penalty. If I'm guessing, I'm going to say they're all on Littlefield. But the way the night's gone,
who knows?
I'm not going to assume anything.
Well, and Tate, that may make the penalty yardage in the paper tomorrow look a little bit closer than what it actually was, because I tell you what, either they haven't been called or 2, Littlefield's played a very clean game. They've not been called for much tonight. Okay, here we go.
The white hat's out, signal on
Offsides against Abernathy. Unsportsmanlike against Littlefield. Unsportsmanlike against Littlefield. So that's what you had it. So you had a 5 yards offsides penalty on Abernathy, which that was the kicking team in that scenario. And then 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties separate from one another against Littlefield, Tate. So you probably assess all 3 of those penalties. So you go 5 yards in Littlefield's favor and then 30 yards in Abernathy's favor, and that ends up backing Littlefield up roughly about 25 yards from where the return was.
Right.
And that'll be the 15-yard line. That's a big shift in field position here going against the Littlefield Wildcats. Now another, oh no, that was just Principal Ezra Chambers throwing the flag back to the official. I thought I saw another flag throw in, but
Ezra getting in on the action tonight, too.
Ezra doesn't have that authority here tonight in Littlefield to throw a flag. Oh, here we go now. After all of that being sorted out, it is going to be Macias keeping it on the around the right edge, and it's going to be a gain of 7 yards, Tate, and that's a healthy gain on first down. Second down coming up for Littlefield. 50 seconds to play here in the third quarter. We had a good 10 minutes of stopped play there while they sorted out those penalties on Littlefield. 28-20, the Antelopes on top. A 14-6 edge here in the third quarter. It is second down and 3 coming up for Littlefield. Garcia is in the shotgun. There's the snap. It's going to be a design quarterback keeper, Tate, right up the gut. And that's a tough run by Garcia, Ethan Garcia, and he's going to pick up a first down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, this Abernathy defense, everybody's a little hyped up. Need to calm down and stick to your assignments. Huge drive right here as we close out the third quarter.
And we may wait to snap it again until the final 12 minutes as 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter, Tate. 1 quarter to decide this one in Littlefield, Texas. Abernathy leads the Wildcats 28-20. We're coming back for the final 12 as you're listening tonight to Abernathy Antelope football. If you're looking for a used car, there's no need to search far and wide. Just pay your friends at South Plains Auto Ranch a visit in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch can find you the perfect vehicle to meet your needs, and with their buy here, pay here mentality, buying a car or truck has never been easier. Give us a shout today at 806-298-2200 or come see us on South Avenue D in Abernathy. South Plains Auto Ranch is backing the Lopes and Lady Lopes this season. And here we are, Antelope fans, back inside Wildcat Stadium in Littlefield, Texas. The Horsford brothers back with you, and Gavin Cavazos as well. Of course, you're not going to get my Manning brother joke if you haven't been watching Monday Night Football. An added dimension this year in 2021. Peyton and Eli doing some commentary of Monday Night Football games, and maybe it's not a good joke if you have to explain your joke. I don't know. But second down nonetheless coming up here for the Wildcats as we come back to play.
We're looking at what could be a game-defining drive here to open the fourth quarter. Fresh set of downs for the Wildcats.
Second down and 9 here for Littlefield as we start play in the fourth quarter with Abernathy leading 28-20. And I thought you were right, Tate. They had second down on the marker, but it is a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 as they get that corrected out of the quarter break. First down and 10 for Littlefield. In the shotgun, rolling to the near side. Now goes over the middle as it is number 12, Jaron Cabello, receiving the pass there from Garcia. Goes for a short gain of just 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8.
There was a lot of space out there. A great open field tackle to keep the gain to a minimum.
Second down and 8 in the shotgun. There's the snap to Garcia. He's looking to throw. He fakes the screen pass. Now he's scrambling for his life. Take a seat. Oh, my goodness. They're going to throw a flag. And I'm sorry, Tate. That's ridiculous. It's going to be a freebie here for Littlefield. Another flag against Abernathy, I'm assuming, on the sack. Are they going to call a face mask? What are they going to call here? They're going to mark it a 15-yard penalty against Abernathy. I don't know if it was a face mask or what, but that's a tough break for Abernathy because that was nothing short of a pretty good defensive effort there by the Antelopes.
Yeah, finally got some pressure on the QB back there, and it's been a common theme tonight. It's big play flag, and it's really hard to get in a rhythm.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats from the 45-yard line. In the shotgun formation is Garcia. He hands it off to Ty J. Chambers. Ty J. Chambers gets the corner, and he's being pursued by that Antelope defense. And I'm shocked they didn't throw a flag on the near sideline as Chambers took a pretty good hit as he ran out of bounds. I'm not saying it should have been a flag. I'm just saying the way it's gone tonight, I'm surprised they didn't. It's a first down run for Chambers.
I'm with you. I expected some laundry on that one, but anyway, a good first down for the Wildcat.
Yep, first down and 10 as they've moved it into Antelope territory from the 46-yard line. Abernathy leading 28-20. Tell you what, Tate, the Antelope faithful here down in front of us, they're fired up here in the second half, making some noise and ringing the cowbell. In the gun is Garcia. He takes the snap. Quick screen pass to the near side. Ryan West, and he is hit quickly by a fired-up Jackson Hole.
Great play on the outside there by Jackson.
It's a no gain on the completion of the screen pass. Second down and 10 now coming up here for the Wildcats with 10:42 to go in the ball game now. We wind it down here in the fourth quarter from the LFD. In the shotgun. There's the snap. Going to keep it is Garcia, and the Antelopes there again as it is Landry Miller. Tate, what a game tonight by the big number 89 Landry Miller for the Antelope.
Great job staying home on the quarterback keep. That's just doing your job. Third and long for the Wildcats. We've been here before.
Third down and 9. In the gun, here is Garcia. As he slows things down, 15 on the play clock as he looks to the sideline. Little bit of confusion in the Littlefield. That was an offsides and they didn't call it. But the pass is batted down by, I believe, who was that?
I don't know who got a hand on that, but you're right. A blatant false start. Should have been a dead ball penalty, but we'll take the bat down as is to bring up a fourth and 8 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, you take the down and no gain as opposed to getting the down over. And it's fourth down. The Wildcats line up to punt. Last time that happened, they didn't do it, though. So watch that. Is standing at about his 21-yard line is Anthony White as Littlefield looks to punt it away. There's the snap. It is a punt. It's high end over end. It's going to take a Abernathy bounce to the back of the end zone, Tate. And that's a big defensive stop there for the Lopes of Abernathy with 9:36 now to play in the fourth quarter. Abernathy can all but put it away if they can drive down and put an extended drive together and put this one in the end zone.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go up by a couple possessions and have the opportunity to do that for the first time in a while.
In the shotgun is Hole. Hole takes the snap. He hands the ball off to Jackson. And Jackson Hole takes it for a couple before he's wrapped up and dropped. It'll be second down and 8 coming up here against the Antelopes. In the shotgun is Jess Hole again with 9:07 to go. In the gun and more movement up front. I tell you what, Tate, they're not going to miss it when the White does it tonight. That's for sure. So I think you're going to have offsides again here.
Yeah, it's a wide receiver got off to a quick start out there. He was in motion and just jumped, and that's going to be 5 against the Lopes.
Tell you what, Tate, and that was obviously offsides, and a lot of the penalties tonight have been legit. But I'm telling you, what would be a trip to Littlefield, Tate, without a penalty-filled game against you? Seems like that becomes the norm when you make the trip over here.
It has happened on occasion.
In the shotgun, fake short, going deep. Look out, it is Sean Rodriguez at the 45-yard line. And that's a first down near midfield. And Tate, had he not stumbled and fell down as he caught it, that would have been about an 85-yard touchdown.
Yeah, great throw and catch there to kind of get yourself out of your own territory. Big play for the Lopes.
That was a good fake by Jess as well. He faked the screen pass, and then Rodriguez, he hit him in stride. First down and 10 for the Antelopes. From the 46, it's a South Plains Auto Ranch. First down in the gun here. There's the snap. Handoff is going to go to Jackson Hole. And nice shifty run in there by Jackson Hole into Littlefield territory to the 49. And Tate now maybe a little bit, knock on wood, maybe the Antelopes flexing their muscles a little bit.
Yeah, nice vision there by Jackson. Great cutback. And you take 6 yards on first down every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Second down and 4 as we go inside of 8 minutes left in the ball game. In the gun is Jess. Jess stiff arms a defender. He gets free. And now Jess going to run with it. He's going to run out of bounds. Ted, I'm going to be interested to see what this penalty is going to be.
I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. It's going to be a face mask
on Hole.
No, I believe that's going to be on the defense. That should be
defense?
15 yards and a first down.
Because Hole had stuck his stiff arm out.
And I believe when he did that, the Wildcat defender got his face mask. I don't see it being anything else.
Yeah, and I think you're right. It is going to be a face mask penalty here against Littlefield. I think I just think I was hesitant to admit that they might call it, but it does go against the Wildcats. And Tate, Abernathy trying to all but put this game away if they can get it in the end zone.
Yeah, and the clock is your friend here. No need to move too quick.
From the 31-yard line, it's first down and 10 for the Antelopes. In the shotgun is going to be Jess again. You've got Houston and Rodriguez lined up to the near side. You've got Miller and White to the far side. Now Rodriguez in motion. The handoff goes to a wide open. Antelope inside the 20 down to the 19. And I wanted to double check. It is Jackson Hole again, the ball carrier. He took it and Tate, that man in motion by Rodriguez. It caused some confusion defensively for Littlefield, and that's a nice play call by Coach Wiley.
Yeah, and really love to see the way Jackson's finishing his runs tonight, delivering the blow every single time.
First down and 10, back to pass Hole. He wants the touchdown. He throws it up for Luke. Is it number 3? It is, barring a penalty, and I think it's going to be defensive pass interference. What a grab by Luke Houston for an Abernathy First State Bank touchdown.
Have yourself a game, Luke.
That is an incredible catch.
Yeah, with the
by Luke Houston with the defender all over him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Heck of a play by Luke Houston to give Lopes control.
And now a pending PAT by Jess Hole. And how about that, Tate? Abernathy now leads 34-20. With 7:21 to go. The PAT is up, and it is right down Broadway. And with 7:21 to go in the ball game, it's Abernathy 35 and the Littlefield Wildcats 20. We'll take a quick break, and you're listening to Abernathy Antelope Football. For over 60 years, the Abernathy community and surrounding area have depended on Plains Grain Company in Abernathy for all of their pet, livestock, and show animal needs, lawn and garden supplies, and of course, all of their farming and agricultural needs as well. Plains Grain takes pride in being locally owned and operated, and their #1 priority is you. Come see us today at 701 Texas Avenue in Abernathy, or give us a call at 806-298-2521. At Plains Grain, we want to wish all of Abernathy's young people the best of luck this school year. And once again, good evening and welcome back to Littlefield here tonight. Abernathy has just extended their lead to 35-20 over the Littlefield Wildcats this evening. The third touchdown catch of the night by Luke Houston does the damage. Here's the kick. It is short, and the ball's on the ground. Littlefield covers it up at the 34-yard line, and another flag comes in. These officials getting flag happy.
It looks like another dead ball penalty. It's going to be 15 yards one way or the other, and I have a pretty good guess which way it's going.
These officials are, it is going to be personal foul against Abernathy. These officials are going to spend their weekend doing laundry.
Yeah, these boys must be getting paid by the hour.
And another 15-yard penalty here against the Abernathy Antelopes. Game going on 2.5 hours long now, with Abernathy leading 35-20 with 7:19 to go here tonight in the ball game. From midfield after the penalty, it's 1st down and 10 for the Wildcats. Last gasp here, Tate, if you will, for Littlefield to try and stay in this one. Garcia to throw. It's a screen pass and getting a good block. Look out. That's a touchdown saving tackle. I was about to say that's exactly what you have to have if you're Littlefield. Number 20, Ty Chambers, gets the screen pass, and this one may come back, though.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a hold on the outside on the Wildcats. Because I believe it was Anthony White had a beat on that screen pass and was...
Is that where they got the hold?
I believe so.
Because Anthony White, he was flying to the football, and he was gonna have Ty about the line of scrimmage, and he kind of got maybe held out of the picture.
And I believe there was a penalty on the defense as well, and I believe they just offset, so we're just starting over.
Just do it over. 1st down and 10 from midfield with 7:08 left here in the ball game. In the gun. That's offsides again.
That's going to be false start on the left tackle.
Yeah, and I didn't think they were going to throw the flag, but a late flag comes in, Tate. And they've not called that a couple of times tonight when the left tackle has just kind of stood up before the snap. You can't do that on that offensive line. And it is a 5-yard mark off against Littlefield. And it is going to be 1st down and 15.
And I believe that's caused by this defensive front, finally getting into black backfield a little bit, putting a little pressure on the quarterback.
1st down and 15. In the gun, there's the handoff. It's coming to Ty Chambers to the near side. Abernathy stretches. And he thought better of it. That official was going to throw the flag. And you can't have a defender stop because he was not even out of bounds yet whenever that hit was made here on the near sideline.
Great contain right there by the Abernathy defense, forcing him to that sideline, and then you're right.
And that was about 20 yards in front of his state. That official reached in his pocket and then decided better of it. 2nd down and 15.
Probably would have been a bad move over here on the Abernathy sideline.
Not where you want to throw that flag. Maybe he thought that as well. So 2nd down and 15 coming up here for Littlefield, a loss of 5 yards. As we move inside of 5:45 to play. Fakes the handoff to Ty. Pressure in the backfield. They get it to West. West makes 2 men miss. That's a big and tough run by Ryan West, and he gets a first down for Littlefield. And Abernathy, Tate, they were bringing pressure, and they were really all over West, but a tough run after the catch there by Littlefield's Ryan West.
Yeah, they were all over Ethan Garcia, and he was able to shake free and get it to his playmaker, and he did the rest.
First down and 10 for Garcia and the Wildcats. In the shotgun. That's offsides again, not called. Running to the left side is Garcia on the quarterback keeper. Ted, I tell you what, Littlefield, they've got guys on that offensive front that are just standing up before the snap. And more times than not, that's not been called tonight. But it is a gain of 7 yards on first down, 6 yards, second down and 4. In the shotgun. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Ty Chambers. Garcia going to keep it inside the 30, and then he runs into a pile of white jerseys. But it's another first down run for Littlefield. Tate, if there's anything positive about this drive for the Wildcats, it is eating up precious time for Littlefield.
Yeah, Abernathy's definitely in a bend and not break situation right here.
Handoff goes to Ty Chambers, trying to bounce it to the outside, and guess who? Landry Miller. Tate, in the pregame, we talked about Landry's offense. Tonight, it's been Landry Miller's defense that's really sparked Abernathy in some key moments.
Yeah, coming all the way from the other side of the line to make that tackle.
Second down and 8 after a gain of 2. In the shotgun. They were offsides again, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. But Garcia going to be sacked nonetheless. And Tate, it's the number 89 again. Landry Miller flying in from the blind side to make the sack.
Get you some, 89. That guy's living in the Wildcat backfield this second half.
Third down and 14 coming up for LFD. 2 down territory for the Wildcats. Abernathy trying to close this one out on the road here tonight in Littlefield. In the shotgun is Garcia. He takes the snap, backpedaling, flags fly. What do we got?
I believe they're going to call a false start on the offense there.
Well, they do it every play. They might as well throw it on occasion. And that's going to be a 5-yard mark off against Littlefield. And take Littlefield, they don't really have the offense for a third and almost 20 type situation.
No, you can definitely expect them to empty out the playbook. Be on the lookout for a trick play here. Third and forever.
In the shotgun, 2 down territory. Back to pass. Garcia looking to throw. Airs it out down the, oh my gosh. He had a receiver wide open. As defending the play, White was beat, Tate, and West was wide open, but he led him a little too far, luckily for the Antelopes, and it's 4th down and long.
Yeah, he was a good 5 yards behind White on that play. Fortunate for the overthrow. Now it's 4th and forever for the Wildcats. And
this is really a last gasp effort here for Littlefield, down 2 scores with 3:21 to go. In the gun, back to pass, Littlefield looking to throw. Airing it out over the middle. It's picked off. It's going the other way. Look out. Across the 40 to the 45-yard line. It is number 20 for the Antelopes, Ethan Paez. Get you some, son. It's first down Abernathy. And Tate, that might just about be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, we know we've been talking about that turnover that needed to happen the whole second half, and it took the majority of it, but huge play with 3 minutes left. A few first downs here, and they can put this thing in the books.
First down and 10 for the Antelopes. First turnover of the night. And Abernathy now just wants to grind it out and run this one home. In the gun is Jess Hole. Hole takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Jess going to keep it, 50, 45, first down, 40, 35, Hole. He puts his helmet down and greets the defender with a nice little lick of his own, Tate. I tell you what, Jess is not going to back down from contact, and he's got a big run for another Abernathy South Plains Auto Ranch first down. Big gain inside the 35 down to the 30-yard line with 3:01 to go here in the ball game. $10 on the play clock. Got to get it going to the line of scrimmage now. In the gun is Jess. Jess takes the snap. He hands the ball off to Jackson. Jackson, he backpedals, and that was the wrong move. He should have just kind of carried with it to the sideline there. A big loss on the play, but the clock will continue to roll. Good pursuit defensively there by Littlefield.
You're getting to a position where you're going to force, even on a loss, you're going to force Littlefield to burn through these timeouts with just 2.5 minutes left.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining, and do we have Littlefield's first one right here, or what do we got? Or do we have an injury that's not really an injury? Sometimes you have those in this situation as well. They've stopped the clock momentarily. I'm not sure why. Now I think we're ready to go back to action here on second down and a long ways for Abernathy.
Offense is in no hurry at all.
You've got 25 on the play clock, and why not let it run down 25 seconds?
Run this thing
here
down.
If you're the Antelopes. 2:15 and counting. Kind of surprised, Tate. Littlefield's not taking a timeout right here. I mean, obviously now you're not going to, but I'm surprised they didn't. In the gun is Hull. Now we're going to go to it with under 2 minutes to go. In the gun, rolling near side. It's going to be Jess. He's going to take it himself. 30, 25, follows the blocker into the red zone. First down run by Jess Hull.
And that's going to do it. You can pretty much sit on it at this point, and Littlefield can use their timeouts, but I think that's about all they wrote.
As 1:50 now and counting to go in the ball game, and now the question will become, will Littlefield use their timeouts?
It doesn't look like it.
As Abernathy has it at the 18-yard line. In the gun is Jess Hull. There's the snap. He's going to keep it himself, dance up the middle, and number 50 for Littlefield makes a nice defensive play. That is Tavion Ivory for the Wildcats, and that is going to take us down inside of a minute left to play in the ball game. Under 1 minute, second down and 13 here for the Abernathy Antelopes.
And this is essentially victory formation for the Antelopes.
Especially if Littlefield's not going to take the timeouts. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, but they don't look interested in taking those.
Jess should be able to take a knee, and this one should be in the books, and that's just what he does.
And you hear a couple of chants from the Antelope crowd to throw the ball, but you're not going to throw the ball in that situation. Tate, Abernathy will not have to snap it again, and it wasn't easy tonight. Credit the Littlefield Wildcats for a great game plan coming in, but when the dust settles, Tate, Abernathy has completed non-district play at 5-0, and they've got a nice little 35-20 win. They score the game's final 21 points tonight on the road in Littlefield.
Yeah, we looked at a completely different defense outside that first drive in the second half. Made some big plays, and your offense always has that ability for the big play, and they kept that up. But a great second half and a good W for your Lopes tonight.
And I tell you what, you can take a lot of positives. You face some adversity tonight. You had Malachi Reyes go down. That really kind of threw you for a loop, I feel like, in the first half. But credit Jackson Hull. He came out in the second half, and Tate, it may not show up as much in the amount of yards that he rushed for in the second half, but he at least kept that Littlefield defense honest. He ran the ball hard. You mentioned a couple times you liked the way he finished his runs. He was aggressive, and we talked about it at halftime, who was going to step up in that Antelope backfield and answer the call, and I feel like Jackson did a really good job of that in the second half.
Yeah, the kid was definitely nails tonight, second half. They put the ball in his hands, and he did the rest. A great second half performance for him stepping in that position that he probably wasn't expecting to be in tonight.
Well, Abernathy with the win is now 5-0. Littlefield with the loss, they fall to 3-2 on the season. Abernathy will have a week off, but now Tate, it's the season that matters. District play starts in 2 weeks, and Abernathy will face their longest road test of the season as they make the 6-hour round trip to Reagan County next 2 Fridays from now. 7:30 will be the kickoff, and we'll make the trip as well to Reagan County. But Abernathy, the first half of the season, you want to go 5-0. They go 5-0. Really looked dominant until tonight. But I tell you what, Tate, probably a good thing that Abernathy faced some adversity tonight, and I think they overcame it, and they got a big win ultimately, 35-20 here tonight over the Littlefield Wildcats. It has been fun. Glad you came along for the ride, Tate. Hopefully you'll do it again. Maybe you're a good luck charm. But the Abernathy Antelopes get the job done tonight. 35-20, they get the win over the Littlefield Wildcats. For Tate Horsford and Gavin Cavazos, I'm Ty Horsford saying we will see you in 2 weeks when Abernathy begins district play at Reagan County. Until then, good night. God bless from Littlefield. The final score tonight, once again, Abernathy 35 and Littlefield 20. So long, everyone.